ade we yenye ni sanka betumi aboa
ena me chew se nka bom no ye betumi atoto ne ma ye bi agana abekọ akoton ne ma obokina ne asenti na ye after no eti wo betumi akra ne ma ba but so ye nyine nka bom ko ECOWAS ensam ni nsam fo a ekoso African countries ahodro before this current ECOWAS leadership no na ECOWAS fa ho Nana Akufo-Addo subject Ghanaians through typical hardship ema amanfo over 300,000 ekoko dani ehiafo abra first na wo monye ehiafo no over 400,000 eden nana ekoso se yenkambom se yekambom na se munyina mubehia na mode monsa ebobobobo monhu achi wayade na sa tenten na nya adwuma wo bi aman mu na se corruption adokoro man no na se amamwo ni nkoye na timamufo na bra eya ECOWAS nsusuanso ben ena yenya efiri so
edo de eya semsebe enti ewo Kratifeto sudu ebiesa ene de daily graphic mo na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Sanchez se ECOWAS addition nyina no Omangana so wo pese wo besua de wo ha scholarship odi be mani pampim baako ewo ena no pe daily graphic de hunsem aba ewo ehanom efe aban abo amanero chim se won a wo mo ye adefo mo a wo mo ye sikafo wo hyehye chiriti a wo mo no mo finance galamse adwumedi ewo ye man mu no aban se obeti won so sa ene de onya daily graphic Kratifeto sudu baako no ehusem nyina wo ma obetumi akenka
city newsroom so de aba Forestry Commission was say Galamsey Forestry Commission vows to sanction staff aiding illegal miners. It's a Forestry Commission no the ababa to just say one mo say Forestry Commission we say Forestry Commission nso obekwa akoye mine na omo nyina ka ho bureau say ma yen krata ne ade say omo so etumi hwe say won so wonko eye forest reserve ma ana say wo forest no ma wo de mara ebeye adwuma na na ese eye no watumi aye ne site we eye warning na Deputy Chief Executive Officer of the Commission, Elikem Kotoko. Ede sasem no tudwa.
Ni di nkomo so ofie ha ma o si so.
Yes. I feel say nipa sa na say etumi etwe maso ye pa. Se na be ya sa abone no enya wakono.
O say adwumafo no bi o mo ya kokonsafo. Se bia yete he yen abopo bi se ochena ye be transmit free e bia kasoa. Na bia yes me ya mo kasoa fo amane. Nso be hwe no bia fa echiri no afre kokonsafo ochena XYZ fo yes ye be ba kasoa na ade na kofa ba bi na elegam kotoko erike e bia obeka se ochena e be kokwa bi mu akodi djuma bi wo na wa fa echiri wa afre mu ochena wo be ba onti mungwan enti sa ade ni nyina enye enti wo mo hwe se obetumi
na so mo nkrofo na wo access to forest ni bebrenti se Galamsey fo benya kwanya ura forest ni mu a eye wo mu bi na ne wo mo eka bo mu gisika eni ade ma wo mo sa kwanya no mo kotena kwaye ni because se yi akonta mining fo be ka kire say wo mo license ana say we de ma wo mo no omo mine wo any forest reserve na enso so no hwehwe mu kire say wo mo titano ni miri ni mu no mo tu for my godie no be tu futu bi ani na say Forestry Commission for na bi na mo sa kwanya ne say wo mo tu sa na mo ntinye
it is about next ni nyina e wo ho ntino
adwuma ne nko
sa ne ma ni nyina bi wo ho ntina panyimpa na oda no no say wo mo ye ne ombetuma ye but ensakona nsaba ntie se Minerals Commission for na wo mutumi ma mining lease no wo mbom na se wo mutumi hwe nkrofo wo mo mining lease omo M&E department ro de na eye Lands and Natural Resources Department ro de kasa na ye ekoso between omo and omo wo mo mine no
and after see am omo sa lease na wie no follow ups be na ye come say see am obi prospecting lease and ho adwuma no wo ye nya adwuma na nkasa no wasim because nkofo e break it prospecting so omo tu form agudie no
e wo kwan body so me say obekọ sa bere wo ho obekọ Lands and Natural Resources Ministry ono no obi age traveling allowance for monitoring and so okotem sika na wasabetena
can you imagine
sabre obi ti Forestry Commission wono no na ese ohwe monitoring obekọ na ya trotro ya je allowance we monitoring allowance no monitoring it is a see ano ese sa checks no etumi ekoso kama pa ma me fam nkotamale Mahama Sachs TTHCU following allegations of negligence. President John Dramani Mahama has dismissed the Chief Executive Officer of the Tamale Teaching Hospital, Dr. Adam Atiku, following reports of alleged negligence that led to the recent death of a patient at the hospital's accident and emergency ward. And on the Namswama honorable Suhini and say I want to pass also.
Yeah, any akando.
And a health minister can unannounced visit. Yeah, Omoko drew on us and near my basa until Hona Chale. Don't let me push you, push yourself.
Attack myself. Nobody sack me.
Mother, yes, one could do JB and now. Na minister, wouldn't why a health minister about Mena me payina. Yet, we say, yeah, Jumano, that's any papa quo, 80.
Can you imagine?
What we could do hospital be one. Nipa yare afense pa so na ye bisa ne se o card won emergency yes o health insurance card won eti any system bi a ebetumi
oni card ya ka cho se twen ne enye card ma answer
nti obewie na nipa no
na wawu hospital for third distance hunu no pa ya pam no we set na agenda no yen so sem fun bia so e okroma
Yenwe huma mefa de dispatch de bokrata ne tel na odi atokrata ne mo se Yera Johnson certificate ya we trofo wona ye chairman ma NDC amanyoko na ne odi atudwa se eyin tokwa bia ma ne homne so NDC mu na 2028 we na ekwa so mesi na eba obente na eba ne ade no se enkoyenti de bokrata echa ne buafu ese emprempren ya no ye be sa ade no na numu a na oba mane se machi opoku prempe na posi wo no onye interested de MPP 2028 slot nti se nipa bi no mo asha se yes a wo mu mane ntina ne be benwene ne ho nti eno so dispatch mu Yera ma na no kasai wo kwa business forum say wada na nisu ade hu pinu adi acha ni nyina beboa ama private sector and afinso enyuma hodo atumi akonkan nti anopai dispatch de bokrata no so ensemo ode baye eno no
Piesie dispatch
mago ye presentation e was adwumadi na so so no Ghana Enterprises Agency our no boa omone foreign partners boa sene be ya Ghana enyuma nketenkete no bodwa ne omo mabunu mate omo nyuma no wo so ebetumi akonkan na wo kire mu se esese ye fa abefo kwan so utumi ko sa wo koye business o baby utu ya momo ase o fa kire ko yibra na ye nyimumu o se hadwen o de card ko si mini bi adenti na ye ni bi se ye yusu sa digital nema ya ebo ama oman ni service ka because ye sika na de bia na bidie ton wura wo mo ano na obi oton na mo ano se sika ne se ya ban san boka ko foforo but say you e-cash no more na enu obetumi aboanti I think say going forward san komo no so ya dia ehu hia as equally as insuo honsem ne light honsem any galam say honsem
Piesie mami fatil ba ko pen free daily guide mu mami kan report kasem o say man's penis cut off in lovers room
o ma kontokwa na ya desika ya ne shew onkafra medama say ama pomachecheku akura kofi dako ye be hia wechiro abushafa kasima edu baako na abono so agudie mu nsem na adrusu ewo fudue mu hase ya de agudie mu nsem esi ebre mu enu aminimada na esi ye enwumere no na emom no abrante na atenase ebo tela atenase am wode agudie mu nsem enso ede bre wo solak freeze screen no meka say baso na meboa on the 1st and 2nd May and I said next week mu ho kono one more ba be screening for kidney, liver and prostate diseases, fertility, womb, urinary routine analysis, chlamydia, hepatitis B, sexual weakness, typhoid, fever, diabetes, hypertension, any scanner hodo ekeka ka ho eye free it will tell me nkase say ya wo kwa wo de wo kona se wo hwe na se yesi yade bi wo ho nte en pedura 500 Ghana ebetuba cover no kama papa kokomlemle ne wo Havasina High School ho yene Jukat Pharmacy ne din hwe ne mo nkyeremu bi a chemi de for 0553 9326 31 afei yenko agudie mu nsem Ebo Tela
Piesie Okrah
Ebo Tela
Piesie Okrah
it is saying
I don't be alcohol who says you so turn up for into no
tunya ya na nka wada won
that be different feeling now ba
okay but agudie mu nsem e de na ekoso
all right I don't pay yatna so dim sense me ekoso e agudie mu na yatna se no ye de brawe kai mu se nde CAF school championship Basso our University of Ghana Sports Stadium and preparations na dia dia ni nyina etumi ekoso please ceremony and Basso ntino ye be koso ni nyina na se ne ye be Basso no ende no ye di hu nsem e de bro sanso ana ye ko Kumasi ya Santi Kotoko
almost after some Mosake prosper na te ogum no me the bremo say Endra coach foforo omunya confirmation no etumi aba no te ho nsem enso etumi abro na yakwa mo no ne oni nsem anu so no Endra games I course ne ade ni nyina no yebekọ na ide ho nsem nyina enso etumi ede abro games I nenso no e baso ne berem na yede ho nsem nyina enso ede abro ewo dwumadie so na me producer say na no pay e Roger Emmanuel the sports monarch and Kojo Fosu Fande menso mi dino ede ebo Taylor yenshen semna se na yensha se e CAF school championship baso no onim sa afi we no omo de aba man Ghana mu a yehwe nim se bibia nso bekosie school embrant ne mabawa no omo hwe nim so betumi a compete no motumi represent omo countries wo Africa ha nyina onim se first edition no baso e South Africa second edition baso e Tanzania sanso and third edition no Ket Okrah ku ni penny for say o say CAF de bagana ha ntino siam no ka say and then officially games no sha se e University of Ghana Sports Stadium and draw hwe say preparation no bibia ekoye draw no so no eda Monday and also etumi ekọ so teams no any countries no bia ehu teams obetumi eni omusha na Ghana ana ye hwe nim say bibia enso bekosie ede ama embrantie no sanso ena embabawa no na mpanyfo ede squad lineup no anase squad metumi a compete ema Ghana no etumi ede ababontin na onim say girls and boys team na yekọ boys team na squad na betumi aboa Ghana no say NCT na number 1 no Kennedy Ado Tete Mubarak Shaibu Ejremubi Cyrus Ankuma David Mensah Abdul Razak Sanso ana Francis Fionyazi Sanso ana Philip Kankam John Ando Ignacio Cyril Hagan Ramsey Entry Hakim Kasim Eric Adai Alimiyao Akologo Sanso ana Bernard Warbeck Festus Jemfi Faith Ajanu Sanso ana Abratadin Adi Emmanuel Dra Roxin Ej Vincent Akurigi Sanso ana Ebenezer Ej we any boys na omo compete edi ama oman konkron Ghana na yeko emanu so no omo so mo squad mpedifo edi ababontin so dia say NCT enso elho Zulaya Suleiman Sanso ana Hajara Adam team captain no Sanso ana Faustina anti team 1 Sanso ana Esther Kisiwa Christabel Enum Georgette Eku Tosu Sanso ana Margaret Stevia Ruth Gadri Daniel Abbas and I said Daniela Abbas Belinda Pente Sanso ana Jennifer Awuku Gloria Owusu Rahama Azimpaga Sanso ana Ababawa Didi Eddie Christiana Ashiaku Mabel Do Mate Agnes Owusu Buafo Blessing Tete Mavis Kwa Precious Kanguye Sanso ana Mary Kuma we any emabawa musoro muhwe nim se ometumi a compete na omaboa oman Ghana se bibia enso ebekosie enso officials and I say games and there ebetumi akoso na onim say opening ceremony no and there 11 a.m. and opening ceremony no ebetumi abaso na before opening ceremony no or say teams ni bi sha ase bo anopa ya na first game ebaso no ebaso 10 a.m. and no emma no dia no ebaso 10 a.m. ewo pitch 2 and no baby emma no ebo game no and no DR Congo versus the Gambia and no betumi adi esiani ewo 10 a.m. ya and no enye live game recorded game and betumi akoso na ebo 10 a.m. now so no pitch 1 University of Ghana Stadium hono so no South Africa and Uganda and so betumi edi esiani and so na ya wia na opening ceremony no and so etumi atwa so 11 a.m. and so after opening ceremony no 12:30 p.m. and so no Benin and Malawi and so betumi edi ahisha so the den omu wia na oman konkron Ghana and so no na yani Morocco emano and so etumi edi esiani and so University of Ghana Sports Stadium and so 12:30 p.m. na yehwe nim se bibia enso ebekosie enso entino ende emano 4 games and baso additional to opening ceremony na ebetumi abaso no yeko emema no so no omafemu enso dia and also no first game baso 9 a.m. and no Cote d'Ivoire versus DR Congo and also baso pick 2 na and also no yewia na Tanzania and Senegal enso etumi ade ahihye so enso 9 a.m. and no ekoso pitch 1 1 after 2 games no ebo wi a 11 am na ye the opening ceremony no so no etumi ade ahihye so enso ewo ho na ye wie opening ceremony no so dia South Africa any Algeria enso ebesi ani 11:30 am ye wie na oman konkron Ghana yenso no na ye ne Uganda enso esi ani enso ewo 11:30 am ti ye hwenim se ende 4 games eba so ewo emema na fam sanso ena emana fam so no 4 games enso ebetumi abaso a eno so no ye bomu bi emamono games na ebetumi abaso no onim se coaches akasa endra obodo manu disem enso ede etudwa na coaches a omukasa no embema ni coach no coach Kojo Danso densem kakra etudwa efa ende game na ebaso no yentie coach Kojo Danso densem a odi tudwa.
It has been a normal, let me say it has been a normal routine. We started when we were at camp before we moved to Lagos here. We have been psyching them. That they should take it easy. And before this actual competition, we went to Niger with them. So the exposure is there. They've seen it before. So they know how to calm themselves for this actual competition.
And you know, coach Kojo Danso ni somebody to Yano as a boys in the omunim ball and to competition na ye community or see Piesie Okrah. And that's Saturday finals we bano na Ghana ye din e wo mu ano so no ye ball finals ni bia ye ji crew ano e de esi ehaya. Now after boys coach ekasa wi no and with the girls coach ni so no Joyce Boate J and also the name kakra etudwa se ade no the host and win the betumi aba. It's South African games they host and win. Into the way so no host and win beat me. Yente Joyce, Madam Nisa Mokai.
We are playing with against Morocco, Benin, and then Malawi. I must say it's not going to be easy because once we have been able to make it to this place, it means we are all champions. So we are not going to underrate anything. First of all, we are happy that we are part of this all-important competition. We are so happy and we are ready to make Ghana proud. We have taken these girls through a series of competitions. It started before we went to Niger for the Wafutombi qualification, and then we were able to come up tops. After that, we've not rested. We've been on our preparations up to this time, and we know that the kind of training program that we've taken the girls through, and with their determination, at the end of the day, we are going to make all Ghanaians proud and make ourselves proud.
And you know, Madam Joyce Boate Jane Kana Yati and Oshanim send the gamer Basso against Morocco. No, those say a tough there. Now soon be beer because we are and Mano Ometimi every Nisa game. No, we be and so Cosia in a team captain Emma and Bano Adam Hajara, and also the name Etuja say and the game dear and the competition dear Ghana ye hopeful pa Yintino.
It's a great opportunity being represented by your country. It's not easy because we've been selected from all the regions, and if we are able to get girls like we are 20 to represent this competition. It's never easy, but we trust that everything will be successful. With God we trust. We are going to work hard. During our training, it wasn't easy, but we promised Ghana that everything we've been through, we are going to work out and bring the trophy. We'll maintain the trophy. We promise that they're not going to send the trophy back. We are maintaining the trophy in Ghana.
You know, mentality, no, I say trophy in dear. What Ghana Hano, almost Uncle Bium, Ghana Hana, and Etina, and to know, Omo Abaning, no more time could you know, ye, but Kenya for no, any Uganda for no, we show age not. That's will be the best 75. That's also 15 years. I don't want the empire. I shared him sending you know, including the Betimiako Ama on my Ghana. Now we be and so I see young brat na young Shakotoko, and also near Cosu, oh, him said, and chair, and I said, weekend ya, and I got a de by I said, my head coach, Prosper, I had not tell goom. Before Aborina City, say a Nations FC game, I call Yanko ya in Kuko a buy piano. coach no ontumi entoa so bi na penfo endra me de buy say Karim Zito otika mu a okọ Kumasi akọ sign the contract na the lawyers ahwe contract mu say bibia ekoso yi a na de pen esi krata so na wa sign na bibia nso akọ say esi am no ka say de coach Karim Zito penfo etumi anam so ne say ono no head coach edema Kumasi Asante Kotoko na ka head coach so ho ensensem no na assistant coach no so no penfo de papa ni din de Prince ya Owusu ono e no mo say onhwe say on assistant coach and so emfa emma Kotoko team no sanso and sanso be serve as technical technical or best structure team no na bibia and so akoso ye ediamo na technical advisor no Malik Jabil ono and still technical advisor edema Kumasi Asante Kotoko nti si am no ka say de coach Karim Zito ono no official or head coach edema Kumasi Asante Kotoko na Kotoko communications director no lawyer Ura Safudu ko de nsem kakra tudwa after prosper na teoguma amusaki no de nsem de atudwa yentie Safudu ko nsem a okan
Did it be bia na enya kwanya ma ayi de be bia ba ye si se ba be adunu se o de majiri to na e bia ye hwe ntafofo be sumra e be bo club no because in investment ya aye o club no any resource wa ye hwe no unfortunately you want sa na nyama bi wo so a intimate come afidie so do kan na bomu de be bo an se parties no yentemu
Entino Safudu kunka na yeti ya no we no de to aso kan se sisi a de prosper na togumo no ba no obeye bi pa wa bon homoden aboa Kumasi Asante Kotoko waba okọ asanso aba biom na nipa de obeye bi wa mbe ni nyina ntino oso mu jan kwan yintie no
eno sese onu aduma obi eni se e ba ni nim de wo coaching ho dia awoso pa na so du ba bia nipa wo ye bibia du ba bi no na afede na asese de ene se wo sa obi awo oye bibi no du ba bi na se ene na no yo so wo ye no wa yi na na fi yo open wo nya dia bi se ni bi na ye so ne se ebi an modi mon so na so wa ye bibi a enye kra da bi robo na ba so se obesum club no we can one and two so obeni se do nya dia bi an kenza ko fa ne so nsama nenso no be ma be ni na
Entino we Safuduku ni sema odi kai no yanko Jeromotri ono former Kotoko Express editor ono so den sem kakra tudwa na ebisa no se o hia his royal majesty otumfo say tutu a o se advice ben e no de be ma no yentie no so den sema o kai Jeromotri yentie no.
Point of argument will be investment. Without money, there's nothing Kotoko can do. Some of the players I know for a fact that we have sought to sign. Because of money, we couldn't sign them. Again, even if you sign those players, I'm saying that we all keep saying that we are tired of the Ghana League. We are tired of Ghana football. We want to go to Africa. The standard at Africa, as we speak, will take money and a number of years. It is not for nothing that Nanaya said that if he's giving 5% of Elali's budget, he can do something in Africa. I agreed with him then because we saw what CK Okrah did. It was a flash in the pan.
No, or say on it, say, we share his royal majesty, or catch and say investment for Skashisha team no more. Now you to me compete Africa and no catch no. And no, we Kotoko and send some young Quabrone, now share, and also Ecoso Hodia and draw games, Kakra Ebaso or Amarone, Manchester City, or Mutida Fie, or Muchi, Aston Villa, Ebome Camino, Mutumi, Etimu Bako, Sanso, and a league, any mono, Nantes, and so any PSG, Ebo 1 draw, Paris Saint Germain, or Magic League, and I don't know, Sanso, and a call Spain, Valencia, and Espanyol, Barcelona, Ebo 1-1, Sanso, and FC Barcelona. And so it's not fear Echi Mayoka bomb Kabakwa amongst no omen to me anti ba and the matches are a bit to me Abaso and so Europe na and also say any city Arsenal and Omni Crystal Palace bo ye call Spain Athletic Bilbao any Las Palmas Celta Vigo any Villarreal Getafe and Real Madrid Sanso and Deportivo Alaves and so any Real Sociedad and so bet me Eddie Esieni ye call Syria and Musidia Parma any Juventus Genoa any Lazio Cagliari any Omni or Fiorentina, Torino, and Udinese, Sanso and Inter Milan, and AC Milan, we Milan debut, and also no Ebaso and 7 p.m. And as I give Ebaso in the him say after University of Ghana Sports in the corner called support it, and Mano and Rantiano, na yakoshe the Milan debut. Yemraniko, and Tinian Fagudiamo and Seven Siana, Piesie Okrah, and to a Dwaboase so, and Miami producers, a Roja Mano, the sports monarch, and a Kojo Fosu Fandi, Minsumi Dino, and the Ebo Taylor, ye try a home, ye buy Dwaboase, et was to the Amai.
If I show Brana, me shot your bag.
Brade, and not so good.
Not all about me, she see about Queen Wayne say.
Bra, said your time about Mister, as your Jimmy fearful, and not your back ever so.
Really, do this offending now.
Bra, some make us a me time about Mister Huadancia, reassigning our ever Timinka, 87 malaria, where drawn it time about Mister.
And you know, dear, no more to want to meet any deal. What drawn a time about Mister? A drink and your ma or bar waffle through, dear one mark for down for any aquada when you fear to me, and some of the time about Mr. Draven. She's a walk hospital and answer lab. I'm what who said, oh, a 3-day malaria be answered.
Kayo, set time near TIME. Time about Mister. I feel malaria fever be an ziba a woman. Ever slap. Ubenya be at all, ever over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop to do a name. FDA Aji a judging cratway at all.
Missy Menanano. I grew bassa, I've been bravo to be doing Lenu.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye dear grow, na yes, sir. A room maybe crana, me bano timide, or maybe gumi so weekend.
Hey, woman,
remember, I don't think I'm a catcher or say, ya no medi garlic capsules. Posun, a basis so come on. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well. Medi garlic capsules. Yes, Medi garlic capsules.
Oh,
Medimosis garlic capsules. What Mamoja dini paduanimu efru sani ye na esese oba ne barima mahona wodin. Ubenya edoi bi ato omanyimu pharmacy stores frey wo 050 349 4885. Edroi enya mamofra enye ndi fie dumienu. Apemfo ene emma emanofo. Medimosis wunni how FDA ajidwe di nkra tuyi ato.
Mfitiasie no menene kunu eware wo odo ene asumdwe kwanso ya ware na chi no mene kwacho ba hotel pop pebi say ye besepeyo.
What? A team from Sokra na maye.
Bibia wo nyankopon sem.
Ekoba ne sa me kunu antinase.
Edro botum wajo eye edek SM bitters.
Wah. Eni gia befi. We na me de yem Bible edek SM bitters timase mama me
sa wa warrior mu enije bewie wo paya na sa wumpam agrodie ebeye akwana
na ye kamfo edek SM bitters
Mrs. Wa oyem yo nyina monome no okọ one time edek SM bitters where dia mama
hey oba wa fa yefunu ene oba oma ne ba enufu enumbi wo ye bema na wonya 18 na untumi enum FDA agi edwadie nkatoi.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Asami wine abeka yabeka nsem bebre ewo pono so yababa kwa babem de Dwaboase dwumedie so ewo power 97.9 ye live enso ewo TVXYZ na no pay afa na wa join ya oman nu mu nsem no na yatena se ya kekere enura asem kese esi ye ne se oman yi atemu adwuma no panyi pa woda no eye maame Justice Gertrude Araba Tokunu eniema esi ye wo man yi mu ana ye kase eye saboni na ye twa kwan afaso di asem na afei chese obi anya asama edurumre bi okwa abonten obi say so obi ye ne bone a won court because akwakwa ete say court no se wo sika na se wo dibie bia ena ye bedi asem na ma wo na so nkanka first ohia ni tumi di sikani court edi nkunim because asem no ye de to baby ese benei sikani afa hieni asase no okwa se court because onim ni okwa akoye court basa na temu adwuma na akwa ebibi ho amanyo semba na se ye tabiri de court a first no amanfo tumi di cases ko di nkunim wo aban so because na ye de to baby eda bedroom maybe wudi case ko di ti aban a ye be twe wase sa ebe wie na aban di nkunim ye nka se ni wo kwan sa aban di nkunim nemom no aban no as an entity no ne de enye da ne de enye de ne so fe na nam wa magana fo nyina se wonya asem de amfa nkokota wo ha ho MPP for asem bi nyasi ya go to court sa na wo munim na ekoso ho sa wo hwe eye niema ebaaye eni nhwehwemu bi anano ebeto dwa between kwabena edubu ahen eni sika wa fa ye ni cars bia wode call ye ni yenyan verified independently but eniema esisi ye no ewo maami ya breso as chief justice no utumi wo se eno na ekoso a tese sa wotam edisi eni a utumi se make sense it makes sense say it is sana waiting na maami na wo ye sei it is nei aban foforo aba na se petition every Ghana for ho akose chief justice eda suban bi adia amamra no ma ho kwan se ye betuma yi na free office na ye ntwe na so na se asem ne ba na akase the law is the law na se ne ye gina sa law no so suspend wa na afa na MPP for bra be ye dede se na den mo de mo yi shaloto se edi no sa time no de na munim say the law is the law
Piesie anopa yeguso ayesom but unimade bako mimpese chief justice sabre ya his excellency the president John Dramani Mahama amana suspension so on konkotina fie wo nyankoi wo se won kotina fie se say kakra
na yenya na sem no mu
nhwehwemu
yenhye ne nso say it is in accordance with the law
with the constitution
yes
emra no ogina so de aye adwuma Piesie de di kan chima sa petition miensa no ekoka his excellency the president insano or refer ye said the constitution eka so on the council of state one mo hwehwe mu yie no matimi establish a prima facie case
prima facie dey wo ho say boni because so
asem no a wo mo de akoma president o manya dance die a ensuo ginam it is sabre water lock it is sabre e was a mampani ethic committee wate ne sa committee na no pay o ma wo boss no chairperson nipa 5 na etna sa committee ni so na afi o ma hwe it is sabre president is second tina chan yansa
na wohwɛ mu a abakɔsɛm yi a wobisa me ɛhɔ no obiara nim sɛ meyɛ CPP no wɔ Ghana obiara nim sɛ metɔ Kwame Nkrumah kyɛn me papa. The truth was that constitution is a Nkrumah constitution. On one, what is an anti-system year constitution. On one, the share we saw president with 2 means or sake constitution. Now, some way, I affect you on one personal logina see justice no edge.
Okay, it is a share that time no and now a different. And now president to me sorry say well pump chief justice just a BB akoso answer.
In the first, we shall analysis in the first place, 1992 Constitution. No, Constitution. Unlike Nkrumah the Anua, on 1 year now the Omea didn't know about pay a decision which is so well as the Anua Mahama 1 year Constitution. 2, a new Constitution, you must say, President would to me say, there are some crowd between and you to me, just Chief Justice said, me to me, and say. Or better, your day cut another part done a Council of State. No, we in our shame. We are Shamuna and Naswati would, as I say, a set up committee, this is one. May a general so be efficient. 3, rules of procedure everywhere in the world. What I say, constitution will do constitution will obia ukuta position, the Sanka Wowa Jumamu. None the power yet accountant for her, and now manager. That be being to your fear to share the Jumamu. That will be a accountant and now manager there. Or bet to me at the information BDS and no bet to match a crack every day about and now what did the Bakobe into a Mawuji.
Yeah,
just say a man in Nanchen. There's one coso and Tanawa. Technically, no, for as long as he is there, and then can just as poor mind, Gabriel poor mind, and me, your friend is saying, I see a Juno. I almost not a seminar. It means you go to her as your senior and your boss. It yet to be more money, open some way and we young what didn't end yet because what that's here will penny. Or you will penny the area on also better mama instruction this or China Mesuma America and now the year the conflict about. Yeah, a friend was saying what one would him at the Krobia or Betchumachi at the SCR now a day by become. In the appropriate in the Yamauka will be agina. Near the acting chief justice Abba. The patron so Mahama de aye ejuma. What the aye ejuma. Inti mijindi say near Kosono. What the toto abakwasa won send you di kind a kind will be some year alone. Let me see, sir. Pape. The answer of them radi the other and a dear Bakwama Mebuno. They may yet this is a Meka and this Yasama and MPP and Mumuni and Namakumedo. The Makuma Mukame come and Yama Mebuno. Power the not so one bedin in Mukonoa and say, shall say petition no 3 petitions. No ma a woman say no Luchi justice ya and go be any hole with him. There's a Muhammad Dibu Amano, unlike in a situation whereby a very big position such as that of the electoral commissioner, chairperson of the electoral commission, shall let us say, Nimras ye yinem. Mahaman and young can clap and crowd, not going to be from Swire why. In the case of Chief Justice, Mahama covered the Piasso a 1 more petition, and then summer a woman, Munson Trop, William Obia, and it is to see about outer, and then the young one wants to say the committee, no, at the no more for about a month or so. Your petition, no quiet, Papano, at the poor at the mass, Genoa. 1 month to be out. Second, you know, Nanka, a sort of committee met last year. Almost a copy of the petition. Now, Yatro, almost references almost the Bayejuma. Near catchers of our Louis Ebra. Washa, Mameno or Che said, the petition acquired no Dimrika, a Cho Mahama, for Sano, on Mano, copy of the petition. No man 7 days. Non-fa Eliano. Wabra, no year now, we in the Bahama, on 5 years because we come what they are saying. No, handle Adiano. There's a committee here on the young woman. And so, Mahama Money Timode, or the copy of the petition, the command. And now 7 days, no man, 10 days. Then what's the watch that, but the other children and Fancoma committee, what Robino, Mahama Yano, or the Council of State. omu hwe mu na compare petition ne nsɛm a ɛwɔ mu no mimimi ne nsɛm a ɛwɔ mu na mo no ne deɛ on making the public nti kyɛ sɛ yɛhwɛ obi a obu mmara so no mpɛsɛ yɛde mmara yɛ adwuma na yɛ maame no because more or less akɔyɛ bibi ti sɛ WSP public sympathy na no na ɛde na kɔduru baabi a sɔkyerɛ bi asɛm ato no ma no sisi mi na so nyɛma nkɔbɛtoa so ayɛ n'adwuma atwerɛ me tie menyɛ judge na aka sɛ bi a wayɛ me bɔne no meyɛ lawyer no ne aban no tua meka nti sɛ ɔtoa n'adwuma so a ɛnha me na mmom sɛ kɔkɔba sɛ yɛpam ne nnɛ yi a ɛyɛ nnipa mmienu na ɛsɛ ɔmu bile mu wɔ ho wɔno amu a nsɛm biara no ma no yɛ public ɛna ne yɛtɔ so mmienu ɛyɛ dɛn na asɛm a ɛfa judiciary ho mpakyɛ ofiafoɔ ntie ne yi sɛ aban no yɛakyɛ mu mmiɛnsa legislator na parliament wɔn ti wɔn bɛɛdi wɔn ne ba bɛ ti wɔn bɛɛdi wɔn na ɛsɛ mmara executive ana president ne ne politicians wɔn ti wɔn bɛɛdi ɛna judiciary ana judge foɔ wɔn ti wɔn bɛɛdi court no wɔn ti wɔn bɛɛdi nti sɛ asɛm fɛ chief justice ho a obiara nim sɛ ne position no ɛnyɛ political position na sɛ MPP ɛyɛ press conference ɛde taa maame n'akyi a wogye bi sɛ ɛnyɛ politics mɔm na wɔn asate ebiem. Asɛm wei fa maame wo na lawyer-foɔ mmiɛnsa wɔ man mu ha say the case ne kɔkɔ sɛ the injunction they have to president so I don't know how far they would succeed ɛkyerɛ sɛ constitutional mandate a president bi yɛ adwuma wɔso kɔ akɔ stop no na kyerɛ sɛ wɔso sene constitution na mo yɛnhwɛ nipa de kɔɛ lawyer Dako ɛyɛ MPP ni MP for Swami lawyer asefoɔ sɛ hwan wɔn si yɛ old tafo
MP
constituent MP
MPP ni
ana former attorney general or MPP for attorney general for Dame enti sɛ mo mmiɛnsa ɛyɛ lawyer for Ghana yɛnya lawyer for bia mfa maame case ankɔkɔ te sɛ me a menyɛ MPP NDC na MPP for a press conference in support of her MPP a lawyer for mmiɛnsa ɛde case akɔ Supreme Court in support of her Miss Slow Mahama ɛne NDC ɔmo nyɛ nyame o onyame and autonomous your tomato bonya for to say Yamina and so and Hano. Yamin to be mad the bonya near what could be million who are nem passo. I will be a cumulo. Yeah.
Okay.
We are all fire. The man of the year drink glass of a pama menoa. And before no ashen before to the extent to say. So when to me I'm pamanoa or be a Rebecca say, then people are lawyer for Kuku Damian some way I'm sorry and Kenya. Mahamadi Mamini. Once we are human beings, almost at the broadcast here, mechanism of the broadcast here as a president, na funumu, nitrimu, me no, and your president will be Mamino. And the woman saw a yasalati woman, Obia himself on level, where ye end this time. Auditor General Mahama Kufado that will know, naturally, once to send this to one, 18 hole. Nakuma 99% above NDC the local and can be built. Now, what do I know? I can't hold. We shall others know a can't hold. When yet it is ensured the BRC woman again, party be like you won't buy. I say, I judge you Frank see me a woman. Baku a Gabriel for a man. And yet, Mahama, the time nor then a course Supreme Court. It is balanced by Justice SKB as you do. No, I'm a classmate.
Okay.
Well, no, a Kufuado, I don't know, a buyer. Now, the good thing is that Omumi and so being what was shown in the face, our politics, no more go to Macase. And if we shouldn't any out to say, we shouldn't any out to say. In fact, Puama is one of the best judges in the country, being a Kufuado, I can say, I see it from Circuit Court, Kosi, the Diawati, or Pierre and the judgment, It's me a mechanic kind of when you come near share your friend is saying, Mamma, I have to talk to no. Actually, I saw this one Yakala, your flow, committee, the enemy, Quacasa, who come, what do I lawyer for Ebeco? And now, the being where see my men quite say, the beginning no could do honey and the farm who deals one. Only 2 weeks of Beco Supreme Court, over said to me, court, the other P at the police station, and the hospital. You be a one apple echo.
Eti opanyin meja wa ma wakọ na ensem the argument ne dos because we article 146 10 na we say a discretionary position ena ese yaman penye fa na enye mandatory. It is already article 14610 now. Was it where a petition has been referred to a committee under this article, the president may was it in the case of the Chief Justice acting in accordance with the advice of Council of State by a warrant signed by him, suspend the Chief Justice. It is a discretionary. Not just say Mampeni opa ena woye. It is a Mampeni aya. The Ghana for kase aso we interest was semnumu na nipa kras say so onye act no ninua ene Mampeni adamfo bi a wanya ne ba bi kwa yenyina enim se na radio gold ne dia. So o marry two we a asem no eni aya poto se ebegu Ghana enimu ase wo international front ana.
But the idea is what a bogu of mine will say any more so international front. You have two about a young party A winning near the Ama party B, I will be named her. And no crying who of mine anymore. They're quite a pass to the Yakuna. Then who of mine will any more into myself. I will Nigeria for any more. That's the DBOD to maybe our constitution. What's it may means what I hear what I'm saying and now I. It is covered by the Constitution. No moment so say things are shall there. It means so what power no sorry. And no cash shall not to swa. Unko from pro men. But may and why into problem anything. And not say yes that you for Cassia a separate Cassia Pansan Oma Casa Musume Bias. Now Miss Opportune President. And they say anytime in law I a better say a president and a judge and an administrator is supposed to exercise discretion and now referee our demand. Exercise the discretion. That discretion must not be a personal discretion, but a judicial discretion. That means that you can say, for what Jane Faka Bibia, and you what Jane Samahama Wajin, no. I say, yeah, a Merano again. And discretion means 50-50 position. Now, Merano, yeah, lawyer, you say that discretion now will exercise and your personal discretion, and they won't match it according to law. And because they will call you personal discretion. The Kobani said, and somebody I can't to my ministry, and you're not correct. The time I was time. Into a person set up committee. Na committee ni she nipa kukudam enum ekokotena ho no maka so the president here na enye the patron no mo be the president no animu ase into mesraw up to this point no discretional president I exercise no a judicial discretion. The meaning of judicial discretion no MSN President no medical it should be judicial. Sorry, the meaning of judicial discretion no MSA. It must be justiciable discretion. I would call Mremwa correct. It must be a justiciable discretion. Again, it also means to say President and a lawyer for impending for the veterans. Nearby by class, I know who says I say a twice one. I say a bogus Tania, Dr. Azanti become a Kufuadwa or Bogu. And it is a president due to Mr. Yan setting up committee, Mesro. Obi a 1 year in the National Band is a Mahama setting up committee. Nan your way, you any say a lawyer for led by the Attorney General. And after and who said, case will a case, I say, yes, you should. The young should say about what President Mahama and now NDC for a Miramu young should stand no more. Ebabwa o man Ghana according to your mirror ya try you do o man no ana the put your man you
say yeah eba say committee no eye na dwuma nyina ewie na eba ne say ntansana Dwaboase Chief Justice na ye pam na o man yi ade papa ben na e de beka ye judicial system no ho.
But this is the best question for the day. And they say wo mu a constitution no Yamane Yakakraka to say Bible. Yan Kitwe bit to say class 1 reading book. tio yamani nya kakraka te sa Bible yamani nya ketua bi te sa class 1 reading book adentra and say the moment obeye ne kakraka no organization bia bakasa ne hu semi na ese bem patwa ne nka wo batwere obe te sa Bible be yensia amfa so bi enish ni ye ne ketua bi te sa class 1 reading book and some bia enimuno amemuno na yet they are done a Supreme Court to say based on its decisions and interpretations and judgments abuama mrano enyini na ntimrabia wo constitution mini a skeleton na court no ana de wonam di dura no wa ye nipadua kama enti wo question na wo bisa na me say the best question for the day the simple answer is that petitioners for the first time in the history of the Fourth Republic, they have been able to test the strength of Article 146. And the decision be out, about Buama Yakase, the Constitution is growing. The Constitution is growing. Constitution is because of the in the case of Ghana, for the first time since 1992, about 33 years, in media, Obi attested Article 146. Into decision out, who said the next year or 10 years or 20 years, as some for Frabane involved Chief Justice, the Mayamere, near decide decision where they are told, in Tiama or Jumano and Yaday, and the Mamre Enin, and only a funny precedent, the DIA when a gray area, Fena, a Lutina Ghana, yes, but when you pinch it, case, ya the court, not Kenya, a beast you hold down, on the far Ghana judgment, and no 2 1 deal. It is an Amebua, Nanko when we are one Juma, that the Copen Kuman and Becon Difano, a Buama, other countries, a from common law countries, almost English system, a dear woman, almost nobody else. So now we must also tenacity. Or maybe it is Nigeria, now Canada, and Australia, now Britain, because here now you use the same system. Almost so that no they are guide the world. Into Manu ye say, Nya near Bessie Mr. Ghana Bebu anymore. No Pierre who say Ghana, the Kabiman can be here because of my Fufro President Bufu, Chief Justice of Hamono. Maybe about the thing called Kromambres. President Bufu Chief Justice of Pamono, Ghana dear, and Maraye Juma, the President of Krana and the Bufu Chief Justice here, what the fat and Maraquanshi. Into the Abel, not so many countries have shown us respect. Let us.
Okrah, my emphasis, yet I say, when you're at your mind and pay now, what they are school. Mrasukunu and Kobe. Yet I say, Bibi Adrian, you best sign about her. Lawyer. Yawa noche frimpon and I will tell and cano no nifio que ni menti marano we dietira Nicholas me are not there wa kwadare wo mremu Nicholas me abako say one of the Supreme Court judges so to most our practice at wa bin ye pa na utie ni nsem no a da form boko eye de emra no hye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say onye so per say onyi the Chief Justice of the land everywhere there was on no yeah then only obegina the Chief Justice na ye anade encrophobia hunu say Chief Justice na sha ene Ghana mamra no boabira na emphasa ene na masabre ya suspend the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana now the minority in parliament almost today Mayan kotie yewura Nana J Bafo wa ona emra sebedwani MPP MP edema Mansia South Kumase okay ono kotofofra wa bansuom ni bi na wo mota asoma na pa ema ne tadi anim ye press conference nice one eti wono so emra nim ni okay wono kire me sade ne political enti ma yenhwe Nana J Bafo wa Mansia South na sebedwani video na krado a ma yenyi
Article 146. This will not be the first time the head of an independent constitutional body be go through. And if former presidents were not minded to put in place our regulations now, Why do you blame this one for it?
Opinion, the former sebi. Constitution, it doesn't make an exemption. Constitution, say obi a breach constitution, that will be our court and challenge here. It doesn't make it right. Say, assume see amasem into bentia basem. There is no immunity for the breach of the constitution. So I say, the constitution is being breached. This suspension, in the absence of a regulation, breaches the constitution. Sabi, see a breaching on your it doesn't make it right today. So I say, the suspension of the Chief Justice, right, to begin with, in the absence of a regulation or a law to guide the power of the president, to suspend the Chief Justice under Article 296, under Article 14610, is a breach of the Constitution. Secondly, what went into the suspension, right, was it done in a manner which is fair and candid? How are we supposed to know? Because the thing, right, is in camera. It is the more reason why there ought to be a regulation for the performance of that duty. So what I say, the fact that it is in camera, no, it is the more reason why it cannot be done in the absence of a regulation, a published regulation, which informs Ghanaians that this is the procedure by which a Chief Justice may be suspended by the president. These are the grounds upon which
Bafowa, wono lawyer ni on emra sebedwani di ma amanfo menhia south or MPP ni mapa. Sami Jemfi on that same show kasa de ma NDC. When yen kitan odi bo fotene de ma NDC. Yenti ono so no argument a wo de emaye using other precedents near the area. Yabekwa ahoma no so biom ode ye obrempon ewa ha say mene no ebebon komo ma yentie Sami Jemfi briefly.
Blah blah. It wasn't the Pamians how we.
It is the president Mama de Sami Jemfi General Mosquito in the Court Committee to so come make them. MPP for. Ma'am, omuni ni mapam weda omuni ma amenintemu ntia omo say ono kwa de oboro mraso nti ma yenya na asem nhwehwemu. I just got a very sad message from somebody who works at Straj. Say the Chief Justice the year Ayamga Akulugo no. Asempa. They need to ya. Papa they call Straj. Straj wanted a record say empire they need to. Now say in breach of the fundamental human right, for which reason he's entitled to some compensation.
Yes.
Straj make his determination. Only say because of the falsification of the search report, you know, the guy Straj could not proceed with the investigation.
I can want to say ye pa na Sami Asemi a working and yes Chief Justice cry ye to me ebua semna otesubi ote panel no subi ye ma obi the right to fair hearing now fede na ye bua ye hwehwe record na ye hu ani nyina nso ye nsema ewo ho ba me problem ne se adentina ye nhwe se ne ade ne beko na afi yadane asem no political because mampanyi betena so a wo ye mampanyi a wotewo edema Ghana so atene m kana se ma me kwa o ma ne so na me ne lawyer Adumaku Befi enko kasa en kane no na no ye Ghana ha nyina kasama for the ma NPP lawyer Akwaba
de Josminia
yesi ayache
yeche godum
okay anope de nenti ya frem ya frew anope ene se eye Chief Justice asem yi ye say ansa na omampanyi betuma yi Chief Justice afiwo no je say bi antansa bi ba na ye yemu hwehwemu na ye jai de koma eye Council of State wo mo ye hwehwemu na ye nya adanse bi a na fe ya hyase na ya sososo na ya hwese na ebesi akọ na mo MPP for wa mamre mu adenti na mo se mo ntiase
edase adape amincha etifwa o mutie no mo hwen o eye Power FM ene Radio XYZ
TV XYZ
na yesu nyame asumdwie emfamo man no Ye Mompa Infantile or Mampeni, His Excellency John Dramani Mama. Na yeni mame ya mame preocupe Professor Jim na pokwadina so infant Bible and time.
Sure.
Na yeni from die. O man no kuya penifo sin kwan ye da estano sebin. O question abusa I'm sorry. Ubusa say aden NPP for any NPP assemble. Interestingly, CDD penny oda omano yura kwesi pempe 8 kwesi pempe yura mama ba constitutional review committee on the dano mebwana
no correct
one so abekasa into MPP ni ana
and one then the what can say you hunu nsem
let me am a litany of examples.
Okay,
it is a question from the word you are compromised and it should not be that way.
That be
meba Apokra the TSO MPP ni and I said before car. It intino sabi as a mobile ye can be no. And the same MPP in intino, say ye and not any make a biana. So society did not democracy no. The far by any the fuck him anything. Anyway, I mean yeah. Why won't you master my crying? Okay. Constitution says the Ekobase asem eba o siege no ho. You be cash you the command council of state. Yinya asem no the far by near the bono. Meaning when I hear say training. Ne no say training my ya be penny wom. And master be Raman the same one to sia die. But they say ne dey agro say before dey na boso na guso awoye. Meaning said the okay no. So my hwehwemu awie ne dia betu dwade ade di kan. Ye to so mi no asemi our Supreme Court. Supreme Court nso asem ho no ye hwehwemu wie ya. Ye ntimi enyi wo mo nsintai. Ete den America two we any ahopre we ya. His Excellency John Dramani Mama o to America akoye. Na me ni atre me so anu mu asem so ne na bebo awpem. Wonu mu asem so ne na bebo awfo. Akoso mu emra ye wo opposition and this opposition. Emra yewura mama shia NDC na shobe okate ombere set judiciary beyin kofo bi adi ese dum kati akra de wa hyemu kana se yenyinu ne ensan ko yi eye maame no a ono so electoral commission but minia menchiama so eni asem yenim bikura no president kofo bae no obeto Justice Urban eye na Justice Urban na yewura Rollins na yi no ono kwa the Ghana Bar Association in the court was say unqualified. Nancy for non so Democrat, non PPG Democracy no. We didn't raise any issue humanitarian showing. Similarly, you are Professor Merce, and non so Democrats, no Democrats no. Or that too justice to the wood. When you know Omani I quite remember say MB Benjamin once and some NDC manifesto Graham said page 34 2008. Omo raise ki kan sam chere mami no put by no NDC grant enemy eko Supreme Court demonstration ni ade na so Professor Merce class said there be the ade to ni amfan to it minia enya by you say the famous of the constitution one more title the three arms of government the separation of powers by Baron de Montesquieu minia sano na mutia. So we executive free one kwana you don't mean Rodiane. We judiciary free wa you don't mean Rodiane. And we or the saying legislature free wa you don't mean Rodiane. I am mutia I am yensa. And it's what has happened. A year not the idea ya you mama so you must free one. Let me just some yamrashi. Near NDC for no any Ghana for be air can say. I Dana Charlotte Minia I don't know if pie.
Ye den sipai.
Ye ntre sipai ni se. Maame no ebaye no. Saloto say de ebaye. No kwani Ahmed Sule. Ya wanya ne baby ko no a deputy. George no pokwa mankwa no a deputy. Almost raising issues against maame no. For procurement contract any breach ni ade. Maame no so raising issue against them. It when they assume ye ni adanse ni twase no bi adanse. One kasa na so aye Michael fi yase. Mame Musa say judiciary asem your buy. Enema me no medical tie ni say complaints we dey buy ni say maame no or suspend one of the workers that's our merjuma. Now your efficient no ma na suspend obi a. Does it constitute a crime? The mathematic unit say, Mamma no recommend say, young francophobic Supreme Court. Does it constitute a crime? And in Timinia, I said, baby, a modern namnia, the adeno. I am one. Nampany for say, Sabi, your body is a bright, your body into bright. And this in Kwan Kasani Judiciary Semono. If it is in trade, you know, he says, John Dramani, Mama, you should tread the road of caution. One become the 3 High Court judge, including Oba by the Quantiado. The bad done so a one of for near Cotinia Kukuno. Tano me a PNDC who had this in a year. That's so down. And in 2 Koya Bibi Kana Jampa, Mamma for say, Ya no. Near Tosubinu, Mamma Koya or Baya, or remember my Nas Musika Koya, raising issues against some judges. And a year, not any other crack. Ye binu mudia rukuku ye. Ye wo. Minkai kwa no. Ye lawyer tobo. Sama jawa mawakasa. Ode miwia bebe. Ohe. Justice Obimpe. Nini apa. Nibusiani. Any Steve Obimpe. Obia ni msa Justice Obimpe. Enti si akadi akabeka sina busiafo ye ndisi po. Papa ni ye juma from Kumasi to ha. Obuadie susu adie. And so these people no, they contracted an act. And we had sent to Justice Obimpe. Such a God-fearing person. Me name so ye this now and this. But Nabusia for a year this for no. Ye the assembly to so. A brand net and ask you to say Kakamu to be and be joined in some Guamsuma. Ye get to me. If and the echo. Substantive issue. And I listened to Miami Brapeni Martin Pebu on Joy FM say, and some cry they by the Dawson, the Mustafa Bandi say, Yediba. As a distinguished lawyer, then you still solo, and something Yamai, yeah, Bano Cranso Crentino, Yeninaso. How many if and you could do? But you could do no, and young people and as I had this as a move. Yama Bamu 2016 on your free say, hello,
Mitopa.
Yeah, about 2016 and your free say. But you could run the NDC good. Your penny for being per cat say NDC them power beam. And then Mosomoaba, it's record the CNBC that. And then this a baby kiss I record no. Now the TNS Union Sanika to me. In Chamaso and Yasem. Your time no, then you may go on money a funny fool, dear Yenny say. And that the Najun Queen at dear Betensua, if Bianco be your minister, or your appointee. Kenya Hunter, you know. Covetable. And I said, we'll be soon more biche. And then this yaba, Modia cried a wet, Casatan time, and then your maniama, young Foko Coconia mim, yet the penny a bay, a brain in castle, na senior podia, and cabwa pon cotono, and cacom fortuna, and some. Ye bibia, Yanirichina, Yanya mine, a boarding day my more than an amphibia to my, and real chef say baby the atrocity. Yenny contum cranny. Any person in Kumina, any party for an acanti. Hey, now baby, I could run, yes, sorry, the Sumu Empire, you know, and I Galam say, and then crime rate a country baby, my men that we knew ya, and none of a idea. And I meant to send some to say, why a bonny dear, Bible so crash or Bible say, or crown a bonino, or one woo. Never swan your bonny near say a Fakabia so, that's 10 people that didn't buy, you know, M1. But men sending money. A year vice president, or you are of Infante, Mammy Infante. When you are with the bomb who just say, oh, yeah, you are bad, and Trono so bow, but trust him, you go burning. I say, and in Contum putting a braba. Ghana, so you better kind of thing. Mammy Tubira.
It's as I'm a working, would the cabo be so say, just yes, a Semno, a Supreme Court Chief Justice as Semno. Eti ye den na mampanyi epre ne ho na wakwakoye sa na sama ame no asam ne bae no ye ma ne kwan ma audit ne response by eno na nam so ama nsema piepie akwantuo ba ko eso tu e official no so eno no private trip essese odene official security ekono one form an kono de ne busuan for koye ena pediem nyina bam eti eno eka ho ena ma sa prima facie case no atumi ba be pie. Number 2, sa wo hwe asem na aka se e wo Supreme Court a mampanya apre ne ho a. Se Dwaboase die yi na ye prenin fie ho ansa na ye na free office. Asam rekotena Supreme Court nso se mampanyi eyi ni free office nso asam no na ye nkan ye. Enti wo marry 2 na edien e na obeka.
Once asem na ko Supreme Court ayeden.
Wona wo ka sesi ase asem no CJ asem no e wo Supreme Court nti nka se mampanyi to ne bo. And I'm sure say, is it not the same as Dwaboase die ya na ne retirement age asem and also a copy of Supreme Court and so mampanyi nti na oyi ni free way.
Beda minia. And intino Osman for Paul can say me. Or say adomninti yam kosonya boni ana. Na se wa so bakaya. It's excellency John Dramani Mama. 2018. And 2020. We're making the same statement, say, vote for me again to rectify the mistakes. And he said, who can crown if it is anything to go by. What one must say, Montumam Gionem from Subia or Honmono, and no young family and sister. And I'm from Sona and Sisano, and then who quote like me say, will be able to be Suyabiana. Again, a ye Dwaboase, and until the Yakofan Yakot Nasubiana, Sana Yamichi and Yabi. Dwaboase na eya na this for omo narrative ni ade adomo ye no that is Dwaboase no do retirement age mra so say okọ retirement onko ye na cumulative year de koe but enu mbomu no da me nya akra no a enke ma no wie na ye den but legally na ko bi ani ho
because at that time na Professor Adam nyina anya contract ba omo nyina call retirement nye ne
ninia ya kan nyina bomu a ene ye ne ya kan nyina ja okay ya kan nyina bomu a ene MPP ne ana de make on tiate
e 2% chese enti ne ekoso be wiewie eye NDC te se ne wiewie mo nana
de se ni nyina no ene ye ne bia na se atena se awuo no enti kuma ntra se anyim fama say ade wo kan nyina ni ade se MPP de so ni ade ninia NDC ne me third masters me ye MPhil in political communication. Now me let it for me fire no. A public opinion. And some of us say kakra, you get people to defend. Say na yanum bino, ya bo defense no. Now in the minds of the public no, e bedru be na too late. Say emre bi anya aban otiso de gu ni party o. E your party for instance for no me pro MPP ni NDC no. Ni adani patakwa jabobo ni ajetra mi ekoti ena se ni siye me say any MPP na se sana tie dia I'm saying odia no anka ponkoto a enka comfort system da
mamimra mu
asebwe ya wo mu gina so mu ye no ababi anim ana wo anka sa kire so anu ma sense na bi bo apem se yamra mama se no so esie nu nkatia se no so party for so yampa mame no ena anko band sa eba ye wo tsena manyo se konyansa be ni esia dia film wanu so ni din kasu enti one kasa public trial wo do anu akoye ye nya botre
bagana for bebre na egitum say judicial service no ehia a certain kind of reset because we survey abane ade we corruption index e bad the way na baby eya na your friend is saying courts no that judicial service wo hwe wo mo position na wo hwe after election you kran po survey a course if global info analytics
okay another TV station okay but the American is that other there any good judicial service no now you cannot tell me say report to BN1 ma aba a case judiciary no one year corrupt manyo ya mama want to know so and you want to know so I mean to acquire one side of the idea I don't understand that and yet then and at system you go so you give back how do you tell me sir your judiciary they are more corrupt than the executive one kasa unim this is bad now you someone etiquette you know and see budget must count work capital one be getting nam and see interdia tia Ghana for so ntia yura mama na is that the logic again, my men quite a constitute like a judiciary now. No, the son tell you, and these lawyers, they are part of the judiciary, and the young woman, and yet persistent. Now, persistent, you can intervene to say, I dear change number cassette, a dear Piesie, where Cromfoy is enough to make sure.
But you must prove with evidence. So what to find us in there?
Evidence, as some tell you, and yes, I'm trying. And no crown as some now can.
Pediama, Okotia, Bruche, a official security, as a ordinary qualan fan. So,
Linia, as some of the father by the same. And a baku for going to that for the wine. So, Shafans, you more. Asem ya woken
enkrata achire wo
neighbor small woken say nyawo and dia we are privy to certain information because of their NDC affiliation dia Ghana for do no anim and no pay me sorry ye nka unim saken kan de minia no unim sabe paken kan enti we na asem ya bro am sinti no yankika bi mfagumana.
Okay, my entry na committee na nwie na adwuma owura ba bi fufuro de ma minja we mrepem ya betu nsa afro e wo studio ha na waba na ya bonkomo ya sadaka sepa e yo dia lawyer ya wadoma ko befi a wono eye kane communication director de ma NPP wa brand na omo opposition so on the DMPP for ba
power ano ba no o dinisi ba bi ansa
I know there
Piesie
ba o party no woni
ya adoma ko befi o ye mranim ni a wasua dia kwakire yie pa
onye mrani ni lawyer ne de ni nickname
but o yo bi wasua dia yie pa ba na mrasem ni we kra na otimi keka bi si ani me boso
wabe
pa ma hye bia ma mo cha bia me hia na yetimi din komo na hwe bia na adwene kwa ye ne mu anopa ikasa waka no akire pefe se surumo janko na sunshuru nko Piesie 1992 constitution na NDC aban na bomo wo sa time mo chekere na MPP fo nka ho constitution na ye adwuma se CA in the Fourth Republic 1992 on the 28th of April after the referendum Ghana for G2 edi omonsa sha se ye fred okonofo ye fred market fo ye fred Ghana kuafo nurses NDC aban chekere ye no MPP aban sa tam no mu nka ho musi de na mo matimi a chereche constitution ma che obi mo constitution mo ntroi na mo ntiase enko chire kra mo timi di gina so edi electoral commission Charlotte Sayedi Sabre His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wo for de emra ne kaso ede na MPP fo ka ya Ghana fo abre omo na eye me de say no Ghana fo ati ase say MPP fo de say ya no mo pese omo ye de say oman no na say Chief Justice emra nyina se ne nsa wo man Ghana ha ye ka emra sem de emra nyina se Chief Justice nsa wodi mra ehu mra eye bibia enim se so ko ne private travels se wono ekọ no akọje na home aban ne se obetim the security personnel baako bodyguard baako de aka ne home oman no etimi age na afi o ma bo ho ka wan fa nko security personnel no kwa what deny incentives bi e wo se o enjoy wo bere ko o bo ho ban wo di na sinchen wafa wukunu wafa wo ba abomodin edi wo man ni sika atwa plane ticket ayusu beye 2.6 billion old Ghana cedis Piesie edi atwa ticket business class mo enjoy the akọ mo ko du ho no mo a wose ye for mine dollars edi twa wukunu ni wo maka aspedium up to a thing of $30,000 what the back Ghana sikemu a 4.5 billion old Ghana cedis is it for broso
$10,000 is 150,000
yes
1.5 billion
what the bet yeah almost 450,000 Ghana cedis na Piesie ye can together with insembia esie okoje petition no the response ko waje atum yes I going to no privately and then also use state funds I defend ukru ne woma
okay 2015
yes
Tama Richard Nyama eco petition president say Loretta Lamte satam na or Shraj boss yen tunim fra there so satam na lawyer ne Samson Ladi then Chief Justice eti committee ema omu hwehwe mu womu hu prima facie case to say we are ehwehwe mu hunu say Loretta Lamte ede sikabe 770,000 or so bin kai ede etu kwan ede high hotels ahodo demo side be renovating fe I hear mu say enya kwa paso.
Yes.
And I would the first cano. At the end, what happened?
Please say the law is
the
law.
Yes, still Article 146. Yeah. I can make.
Yes.
It's the president to exercise in a discretionary powers.
Men were made.
The law is the law.
The law is the law. CJ, I going. It is gone. So you back bio. She survey akoso. Global Info Analytics. One more the ababetum over 52% of Ghanaians. As CJ no ne modern born sonny abani yemra semua. Me bacho de make an what you say. Your friend saying Afro Barometer last year before I ever to about almost say 36% of Ghanaians out of the 100%. Penna says you munya sem o de become rash o de become sem brand
because
National Security Minister Kandapa Obeka said Debbie where the me and my party name mom de we as say ye ma sem so near the kokko a obi ya no decide we are call the MPP for you no e be hadwin da bi Kandapa de cast asem no okro
Satamu na wa pick intelligence pa se Ghana ha amanfo kokko e wo soro
what dem ka tona say hwe bufuo ni niema na show man Ghana mu bra ne ye ba beto aba na what na as chief justice ahwe masaniema we nyina akoso a MPP time ana oba wonyam eti court edi asem na MPP sympathizers ebowura eco-free criminals
mamiri fum
under mamiri dwane opin for no dwane wo krom ya
MPP abreso
MPP abreso under chief justice aye tokuno video ni na etwa go no
if you ngotwene pepepe because it was in April
what did they make a choice say enti we what na ho emra nyina sha won sem
party for dinsemu na ya che omo jira court
ejina mra nim
na ebi mo se mra no so chen omo na mo na MPP for mo ya mo te se ne mumu di mra so a
then no mo pese omo kire MPP for mo nim ade ansi obi a wo Ghana ha de ye pese mo kire mra se beja for mo go mo nim ade ansi obi a wo Ghana constitution e kind of clear and now his excellency John Dramani Mahama say obe you so said the mra no se no wa kana pepepe de a kire wom mo gina social author say bi say enfa petition ma no asem na president Kufuor ka kire no even faceless people natural petition yi diaba enti yisi asem no enya de ye ba betro say MPP for ntum futuro ngu Ghana fo ani
me say
said his excellency president John Dramani Mahama ye na no obi biara esefata woni bibia wa yeso na eni say wotena so his excellency John Dramani Mahama be yinadi obeyi na di enya de e be ka se ana say ya na say ye beyi na di Piesie
mate me da say no na me no be di kobo no say if you don't want a monkey's tail to touch you don't go to the monkey's house
that's all
etino say won pese ye bebo odi afrafra se mo enko di bone di mra ne so pepepe obrempo
na wo dia ye dade
ye behia
mate
me da say chief justice issue de bebre later on the show ye betena say na ye ne Ekane vice chairman edema NPP me ankasa me offer Omare Wade yene ne besi nkodwa ha na fe chairman for the NDC wo ayawa so wesu gone owura abobia ite wo baba betena se na political parties no wo mo so say na wo mo si hu no wo mo abeyo wo compare and contrasting wa ha one be but asem we ye di hu komai obetume de wadwen kira ba na fe yakeka ni nyina enso e de amount yebekan abo no otwe apa ho sima dumiensa ma yenda se health alert clinic semen ka kire se dwumadie bia wudie bia no wunya adaaje a wugya bibi ya obenya adaaje eti wo yare already enum nko ye wutumi nda ye wunim ne ha wo mesrew yanko sen ho yare sisi yade a account dre menses issues diabetes ne keka ho prostate issues wada ma bra ho yebetumi aboa na yasa yare typhoid fever cholesterol no kosoro ama ho yira obra health alert clinic yawo suna machine wo ho a detoxify body no ema ho to wo nti bramadina any post office na edin hwe animum kaso ye wo ho poku ase ashama ne takrade nso be hu yen ye number 0242 adaroma frɛ 0242 518893 0242 518893 wo frɛ ya ye no we bebɔ nkomo mo ama join dwumadi no ye ba ma mentwa me ho me ba messages no ma hu se amanfo bebre na akoma wo so chief justice wonko ni nyina agina ye ebesi wo committee ni so ye ba sisia
ma yɛmfa nkyea soronko ɛma yɛahwɛfoɔ ɛne yɛtiefoɔ a mohwɛ yɛn na mutie yɛn nsabre True Word Pharmaceutical Company Limited ɛna mama ɛna no pa nso yɛne mu adi ahyia na ebi ana ɛnani da edi kan a wohwɛ yɛn ana wotie yɛn ɛwɔ sa platform we so a True Word Pharmaceutical Company Limited ɛyɛ Indian company kɛse a yɛaso yɛ no ɛwɔ India na yɛn no ne bi wo wiase afa na nyinaa ebi abeduru Ghana hanom ama Food and Drugs Authority ayɛ nhwehwɛmu ɛde afa yɛn no ho agye atomu sɛ ɛyɛ papa enti Ghana for emfamo wo mo ho ban enu a yɛde abadwaman so no ɛdɔɔso yɛbrɛ ni so a enti yɛntumi ɛnkasa mfa ni nyinaa ho na mom yiwaso yɛ yɛntumi a mo yɛreɛ so a yɛde nkasa ne ba wie ya yɛde telephone numbers no ɛbɛtu dwane yɛreɛ bi a edu nya no watumi afrɛ na wone yɛn asusu ho ana wone yɛde ho nkɔmɔ ɛdura yɛbi kan kasa afa ho ɛnɛ ɛyɛ True Word Vision Capsules True Word Vision Capsules no ɛyɛ ani ho adwuma mepacho mama yare wo hoi ɛya na ani yare nso ɛya nipadua na akɔ nyina yɛn kane anyame de ama yɛn ɛyɛ yɛni enti sɛ wani no ɛho tochima ɛwɔ sɛ umani hia wo ɛduro ba akɔ ebetimi aboa wo ɛyɛ True Word Vision Capsules yɛno ni nyina ɛyɛ India hama ɛne yɛkeka bomu a yɛde ayɛ yɛno yi mepacho ebi ana wakɔ hospital na doctor akacho sɛ pressure bo wani no so ana wanya glaucoma mepacho wote hono ma na ayese wani no ɛso yɛ ohene o pesa ayɛ kokɔ na ɛpru nsuo woda sɔre anopa na hwɛ lighter na wani no ɛso ayɛ blɛ adeɛ bɛnwo a unhunu adeɛ wɔ akyire a unhunu yɛ wɔ bi wɔ hɔ a adeɛ sa na esuma du no kra wo sa ɔha wo nyina ɛduro ba ko ebetimi aboa wo ɛyɛ True Word Vision Capsules ɛno ɛna ɛwɔ sɛ wo ma wo nsaka na wani yɛreɛ no etumi ɛboa wo ɛwɔ akwan hodo nyina ɛso afei obi a ɛtɛ esi wani so ne broni ka ne cataract uyi obi a ɛtɛ esi wani so a mepacho ɛduro ɛwɔ sɛ hwɛ ne chi akwan ɛyɛ True Word Vision Capsules ɛtɛ no efifi ani so a ɛbɔ yɛn ka yɛ efifi ketekete nkakra na ɛyɛ kɛse kate wani kosua lens ne nyina so wonto na mo na wɔmpɛduru a dadi ɛba beduru mpɛmpɛnso bi a ɛbɛkate wani kosua lens ne nyina so entinya ade a wobetimi ehu na ade biem ama na yeye wo wɔ ɔha we nyina ɛntwɛn ɛmma wani no ɛmfira Indian for do papa pa ɛwɔ dwaman so na ɛbɛboa wo ɛyɛ True Word Vision Capsules mepacho uji True Word Vision Capsules na aya kai na ji yedru a eye powder ya ye friend True Word Stem Cell no uji Vision Capsules na waje yedru na eye powder no so e de aka ho na enu atimi aboa wo afi yedru etoso mienu amekasa fa ho ena no pai eye Joint 40s na eye adwuma ewo ye numpem ene ya poso mama ahunam tutu ewo so wonam nyina eye obete usisi yo ya ojo ho a enje etweba oto ase ebisi unase ne ye ka ne siatika yi mepacho obi a okotodwa ho no emututu waposo nyina ene yi eye Joint 40 intino ama sa honam yiyaw ene yiyaw a wotene waposo cartilage na ho awiwi ama oti pains ni nyina no unya Joint 40 na ebeyi sa ohaw ni nyina afi ho am wasuma adwo mepacho hye ne nsoma me enye painkiller na mom ni akofa yiyaw no ede aba unipadua no mu no eba bi ni nyina afi ho nom ama ohun ato ama wasuma adwo yedru a amanfo edi ho adanse na mepese me kasa fa ho eye Nerve Alive no eye entinimu adwuma ye woni pa bebre ewo ho no ma mama omu wo entinimu yare nanso wo mu nim se ohawa wo mu efamu no eye entinimu yare enu ntina mepese wo yi wasum na utie enchemu ni ye obi bebisa se me wo entinimu yare kra me ede hu se me wo entinimu yare unya entinimu yare a ema unsa etimi ye otitriti unan etimi ye otitriti ewo ho a na waposo na waye mre mepacho unya entinimu yare obi ho na wonante a na yese panie ana pin ewo unamu unsensunsun so we nyina na echewo se wonya entinimu yare unya entinimu yare na mepacho insunsun so ba ko uhunu ni se ewo ho no ma unsa odi so ade a enyunumu ana ade a ehyimu a aya na unya atenka bia se bi waso ade a enyunu ana ade a ehyimu utehu sensunsun so we nso a na wonya entinimu yare ni bi unya entinimu yare na uye bema etumi ma unya enemu nneye enti uye bema na waye mre ewo hete so a mepacho ebetumi abase entinimu yare ene wonya nti a akofasa ohawo yi ede aba na Indian for do tata yɛahwe a amanfo ɛdi ho adanseɛ na amanfo agye atum a ɛyɛ ntini ho adwuma yie paa ɛyɛ nerve alive a ɛwɔ sɛ wotumi ma wo nsa ɛka nerve alive no bi afei nso woyɛ bɛrima a na sɛ bi mprɛduasa ɛwɔ hɔnom a na wapɔ so ɛyɛ ɔmmerɛmmerɛmmerɛ na honam nyinaa ɛyɛ ɔyɛ okotodwom ɛtumi yɛ ɔmmerɛ wo nante a na nante ho ayɛ den ɛde ama wo wei nyinaa no ɛyɛ ntinom yareɛ nsunsuanso a wohu no a ɛwɔ sɛ wohunu sɛ woanya ntinom yareɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ wohwehwɛ indianfoɔ aduru papapa a yɛde india nhama ɛna yɛ a yɛfrɛ ne nerve alive woma wo nsa ka bi a mama ɛbɛboa papaapa yɛwɔ May 40s wɔ hɔnom a yɛnnuanom ne yɛ papa nom a moyɛ mmerɛ ɛwɔ kɛtɛ so moma mo nsa ka May 40s ne bi a mo nso ɛbɛboa mo ɛnyɛ nnura wonom na sɛ bi wɔtumi abɔ adwuma nnɛ no akyena wopɛ sɛ wobɔ adwuma wontumi ɛmmɔ adwuma yɛnnura yɛde ɛbɛdwaman so no ɛdɔɔso mo a moanya diabetes yɛwɔ mu nnuro mo a moanya stroke hypertension mo a moanya koku ɛnam yareɛ gondo ɛne saa nnuro nyareɛ no nyinaa no yɛwɔ mu nnuro ɛwɔ hɔnom ɛsan ɛbere nti no yɛntumi ɛmmobɔ no nyinaa so mepaakyɛw wohwɛ yɛn ɛwɔ TV no so ana wotie yɛn wɔ radio no so a fa yɛn number no na fa yɛn sisi a yɛn no yɛato apete Ghana fa na baabi a wɔ no yɛbɛkyerɛ pharmacy drugstore ana herbal shop a wobɛnya yɛn no bi ato yɛn number no ɛyɛ 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 and a 059 558 2628 059 558 2628 me pacho mo hwe yen ewo TV no so no mo bon se yeno ni nyina ye kasa no ye di mfonyine no e de ato ho no ma yen contact numbers ni nyina nso egu screen so bomodi na fa yen sisi yi na ye re bi a edu nya no yen fa India fo du papa enka ho na emo emma wontumi nya wayaresa ye da yahwefo ene yatifo nyina ase
yɛma mo nyinaa kɔ aba biom de badwumadeɛ no so papa yanksen asɛmba obɛyɛ ne dɛn. Today the big issue is Chief Justice Asemi and ebia yebedi nkomo kakra enra Tamale Teaching Hospital Health Minister Koholeta yede no so ebe boso ne sesi ade ne say ya sack is it to scare people and say eye ne kwan so a eno no a ebeboa as part of the resetting agenda ayewa John Dramani Mahama ede abanana anope mami ma osika kakra mfa ntu butom fafo no sesi ya isa wote ka mu anasa wo fie na twa ade yi bi ema me *426*5# *426*5# amanfo edi sika bebre obetima winning up to 500,000 on the mega cash lucky box no we eye mega cash eti wo fi adaroma lucky box no yebiem ma obetuma wini ubetumi efa phone no network bia *426*5# now they enter draw no ticket bia bo ewo ho to we enta wo ho na se wodi a ye draw no pe obo wan se momo na sunwofun su kodon kai sense se kakra bata ho and only 18 years a man ko twabi you go meet your wife yawo NLA characters platform no so nti aban nim ye ni problem kra menu aba wo hwe me na no pe me ma me soa a wo hwe me na no pe pese oyo ba simana site self feelings at the corner fe SMS ni nkoye mesra ma men kamfo Kulu Ghana Limited for wono medro ba ko aba e friend no Araba Bazen Pills ko ne ko pe bi to pharmacy shop bia mu ubenya bi e wo ho na wo so ato ebeboa na fe nyinse na ate akono ase awono ma bi sa bleeding na bebre bi so ho e makra me ho unya nduru time ase utwabra Araba Bazen ne beboa na sesi wo eboa wa mamojade afusa ne ya solve problem no na esa ma mfi wa e kama Jukat pharmacy wo ka so wo Malam Junction a wo beko Unicom chemist Oson's chemist our ayada braka and when pharmacy shop bia wudru wa ode madru na kunlu limit Ghana limited for edia by friend baba zeno for 0244 139179 no number ode be free kunlu for no mame nkotem komo bi mra sesie na yen call stock educational consult na yen konkohwe sene wo mu dwumadie ne setie ne kwan a wo befa so amaye ma no so ochire bi yeni ho a wo mu daache enkoye basa adesua ho nsem madam time bomb aye krado aye ne no eko akwakobonkomo ye ba isia
na tefu nyina anepai na yen welcome on back onto the program. Let's talk educational consult to Jumezaya term and educational time bomb and a year today. It's a beautiful morning and I know that you've enjoyed your sleep a little if the rains you were fortunate enough to experience the rains at your end. In Tanepe Mamenka there, we thank God and we thank you as a parent of Let's Talk Educational Consultant Ezwo Baba School. The master mother was as a parent, as a teacher, as an educationist, Obia Wenywaji education, who the ite Let's Talk Abrina to our old ladies, our beautiful old ladies and grandpas and yes, good morning. So let me take this opportunity, not minchia. Grandpa SST, good morning to you this morning, and then good morning to Grandma Mrs. Edith Ampofu, good morning to Grandpa Finakoma Charles Ampofu, and Epemichecha Ehwanyana welcome you once again. So if you Let's Talk Educational Consultant in him there, yes, education Piesie Okrah and a Yazerbo and a pay. Let's Talk Educational Consult will touch Nungwa Estate. Jakuku Municipal Assembly on the Mango Street, a whole and a year. About me following on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Now, I follow here and I make care of this. So, for about ways 6 months and above. Now, you should baby or your cozy, very cool. Receiving, adaptable, a place where kids can grow and develop very well. Let's Talk Educational Consultant in Baba. And so LTEC School is waiting for you there as our friend Baba. Now Yatiton with Montessori and INDEC educational program no. Now wait to waste years. Now I build an independence. I always say that as one of them now. As early as 3-4 years, you will see them very independent with a lot of things they do, and that's the growth we are looking out for. Into may you join the more sooner they can also join the Saturday school. Saturday school is very important because one, better urban entrepreneurship skills, personality development skills, Obama way who life skills. In fact, we are teaching them safety when it comes to road and everything related to here and Abrabo. And we'll probably all have a challenge in reading and all that. LTEC Saturday School is ready for your child to come through. Saturday School is not for just LTEC students or for everybody. Into BFE other school, we are joining our coming. You can call us on 0249 069821. 0249 069821. And I learned something on social media posted by Apostle Dr. Piesie Okrah. Now, when I was listening to it, three things, and I'm a picky film. And it is important because it's related to Asama and Komo busy and pay. Now, I want every parent to have it at the back of our mind. It says that before you know it, tomorrow will become yesterday. Before you know it, tomorrow will become yesterday. And we have to quickly set up for our kids. And so let's believe in the fact that we can do it. And it also says that start before you are ready. Start before you are ready. And it's important for you to start before you are ready because when you say that you want to put things in place before you start, then my ready, things will always be delayed. You know why? Because one, aside everything that you said, you are done with the phone. Now it's up to you and your conscience. Have I done it well? Am I good enough to go and push it out there? Will they listen to me? Will they learn? Will they put whatever worry was about to enchant and our families now? And so in order to put all these things aside, start before you are ready. And that is one thing I push, especially those anyone who school na yekade. Now I know once you have one yazi. Into Urbanidana, most of the businesses around, it's those we looked down on, especially in one way with them business. And the funny aspect is when they open, it is we who have gone to school and holding our masters double, triple, and 4 with PhDs that are work. So those people started before they were even ready, and it's a good concept to work around certain things. And then one thing too is don't prepare too much, just begin. don't prepare too much. Because see, especially with a bit book longer, a bit take some months, even years, day in and day out, things are changing. Today the dollar is going up, tomorrow it's coming down, it's settling, it's not settling. People are buying this product, they are no more buying it. That's why we have to push and then always know that it is good. Into the main them skills now in business, men and women will it has individual you draw some in and build it for ourselves. Now, aside that, let me come to what I want to talk about today. Have you ever met someone or tried to obebo an African name like Okechukwu, Onwakpokpo, Infande, Ebayene Menuha, Gajepo, Amwesua, Deminzinzena Nanayaba. You've met somebody on speak with them language, on Kawa language, especially with our white colleagues, our one Kayan language, and they are very, very. They are eager, meaning to mention, and it's called being intentional. They've taken, they are being intentional with every little thing. Into pronunciation, they even sit down to see how best Obetuma pronounce it. And so you realize that even in football, when the commentators are mentioning the names, and most of these commentators are white, when they are mentioning the names, Bobo with Vim, because to him, we're pronouncing it well. So you see, what is it called? It's being intentional. It's an intent. And even if with the name, we are being intentional to pronounce it. What about Yan life? Yan number from one life. One aspect too. Say we are number from any year to one is in beautiful names. Names with meanings. Instead will be saying that for any reasons in the neighbor. Yabon will be saying any meaning instead I yet to Hanobo in Kunim. Euphemia, that is a beautiful light, or telling well-spoken dietessa. What does it mean? Being a peacemaker. Finakoma, I'm a peacemaker. And so you see all these little things. You see, so these meanings differ from countries. We are so intentional about these names, and we mention it with so much joy. My junior brother is Hethekiza, and the name is a fighter. So why are we so intentional about them aspects? So in the me draw our baton wajene them. Say intentional. Ashada atnase. Adwene ho pick up a name mama oba. That soon them is in who kekaino onzo ba nature. That alone won't suffice. Like on ankoti onso. Now, aside that, the more abotane is prepared the intention with it should be the same as the baby now Asha from. So one, what way you send your kids to school? They will pick up on education from the foundation. Two, the people you are giving them to, and three, the environment you are leaving them in. Because one be or they will pick it, and when they are picking it, it's intentional because it's doing it for the child to see. And so now pay me said, what are your intent? What really do you want to work on? So you notice that those who have the money, they are very intentional. So they keep on saying certain things. They are even intentional with their kids' marriages. Why? Because there is a purpose towards it. So often maybe your needs me a lawyer. They intentionally say it. Mommy is a lawyer, daddy is a lawyer, grandpa was even a lawyer. You know that your auntie was a lawyer, your this. They are intentionally drawing the child's mind because they have a purpose. We a family of lawyers. Maybe we a family of doctors. Maybe a friend calling it. The intention with which they do it, it can change. In as much as the child might do it, the other could be a hobby, but they are being intentional about something. But in here, we play with it. In Tikasabi Hompa, I group Hompa, they make a day when kids are growing at a point, they start speaking some words. I had a young kind of words, but also 6 months and a year cancel or restore. So let's be intentional about everything. Let's be intentional about it because if you are determined and you are focused at what you want your child to do, you'll be intentional about the American school or beko. And as a man, even while relationship with and small bed dress and not even in that way. I can't remember when we were growing up, and one of my cousins used to walk in a funny way. My uncles, because they wanted to do it, they had said it a couple of times, but he wasn't giving in. Into Moya and there, they all wore their trousers and sneakers well. Washing one Lacoste, one T-shirt, and then they stepped out. And when they were walking, they accrued Zenim and accrued Zeche. they are being intentional. Already, Nanto, my friend is in this is the way my uncle is working. Whatever that I've learned from this side, and into when you pray, they were cautious enough. When you pray, you pray. Anytime work will be when you pray, anytime work will be when you pray. In a space of 15-30 days, my cousin was working just like an uncle of mine, and my grandmother was like, and one of my uncles was like, so that should tell you that no matter how you are going and coming in, whatever that you are doing, please be even the way you will talk. Be intentional about it. After people heard some say, papa. When you go to their home, the parents are intentionally talking that way because they want to have. Some people have loud voices. But people with loud voices sometimes are intentional about the way they talk because of them from a gentle voice. So let's be intentional about it and see how best it will help us, because now it will help us to put certain things aside. One, unconscious negative words. Should be mindful of it. Words are very powerful. What we say to the kids, they work with it. Since I beg you, let's be cautious of it. And then let's watch out how we verbally abuse our kids. It's one thing we don't know. It's not that we don't know. But we verbally abuse them one way or the other. How lazy can you be? I short trousers. Why else is so way? When you might the one away like funny things, but then we are verbally abusing them. So this child will grow up and think that those vulgar languages are very good and will do it to probably no one careful. Especially in relationship. Why are you always talking down on me? Unfortunately, it was unconscious thing that was done at home with him. And to also feel that it's okay. So these are some of the things we have to, and then we have to be present. No matter how you work, a child knows that my daddy is busy, but when he has time for me. No matter how busy they are, they have time for you. It's an intention. And so let's do that. And then let's ensure that the context is a matter to us. The context is that we pushing and knowing that this is what we are working around it. Let's put everything in it, one pot, and push it. The agenda is let's ensure there is discipline, because we are losing it out there. We are losing discipline in our kids from school, from homes. I mean, these days we can hardly control them. And then let's also ensure that our kids are being responsible. It's very, very, very important. If they are not responsible, they won't be responsible for their life. And then so be responsible for that small pencil of yours, that small eraser, your bag, your shoes. Be responsible for them. Other things will open up and you'll be responsible for them as well. And then last but not least, let's teach them how to adapt. We as our system, things are changing. We are traveling around. We are being exposed to things. Let's teach them how to adapt quickly and work around with it. So from Let's Talk Educational Consult this morning, I came to tell you that let's be intentional about whatever that we are doing. But I say we're taking on part for over the 6 months and above in the brand. Saturday school and Royal Award. Call us on 0249069821. And then follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, plus TikTok. So good morning to all of us. Let's keep it and work with it. Madam Tamu, I love you all.
For Let's Talk Educational Consult and bo and community Yamano wa crane and put them a good school to me the Obanako. Try now the Obos are crane life a best. I cried the Oko school bar a Rubisan questioner. So to me thinking on his or her feet. It's a very necessary pass. You be bought sir and common. You told you made so live on Dwaboase, our TVXYZ and a Power FM. Na yanko nim pepe na yanko dase. MTN for semen country say nay or a ye jumede bia woodie. O ye MSME. Ye the yellow bees na ba and yasam ketwa. Yellow bees na babidra. Yellow bees no ababidra. Ningina say yellow bees no. You introduce you a multi-service bundle with everything you need for smarter business solutions. This all in one package, 4G plus router with 10 gigabytes of free data, Microsoft Office 365, and genuine Microsoft applications. Webways, customized business websites, and also they can be Unicom service, and also can be a unified business communication solution for your virtual call center, IVR, and conferencing needs. It's a bit of persons you're taking care of. a dealer SO Banana MTN for you to make deal it. Now don't miss it because it's very exciting about Brahma with Jumanako. So with MTN, Yellow Base, business no beginning access to advanced productivity tools, a powerful online presence, and superior customer experience to optimize your operations. Over to me, I call mtn.com.gh/business. And that's MTN office be a Yellow Base and stay connected everywhere you go. To stay ahead of competition, Frey, toll free number 100 and that's 0244308111. Your email near mtnbusiness.gh@mtn.com. MTN, everywhere you go. That's how it is. Ola Sevia Herbal Clinic, Simmon Country say, no, Nasana Tata, no Adaroma, ye bow. Am I up more drona one toe? No for no problem about more such Joabia bum, and I saw horn sour so stroke bone kaye. Diabetes no be a cow, was swine shit. Sissy Yarie. You will draw away between my boy amount so want to me at all. Come, pa. Basson so say. So bibi to say asthma now banoswa chete obano epilepsy obi awotwa nyina hola Sevia Herbal Clinic so ti dinu Sevia so de kire sa agenkwa. Also only God can heal you. Your shaman yene Access Bank and edin hwe ni mo obi akona wa yira na say openchire mu eche de ya. Ashaman for Ashaman no your numbers ni AF4 about memo 2 057 665 6658 057 665 6658 and 0200 623 038 Kaise Edino Hola Herbal Sevia Hola Sevia Herbal Center Ewa Shaman Access Bank ma Yanko Dreams Fertility Center na Yanko Bo en Komo kakra fertility ho ade asabria make say obi ewo issue efa awo ho ama enei oni ni kunu nya fine ye be den hu say we ho na problem ni free we ho na problem ni free e say Cool Dreams Fertility Center ma yanko bon komo ho na yemra na nkuma for no motete no yempe solution emfa ma wo
Odem say dreams dey bad dreams I asem ye ba ko pe the whole Ghana the whole West Africa obi edem say bano say ye ko festive season say ya na ebe fese woni oyere ne umma ene obusuafo mutu abum anase mudi abum ade ba ko ya reho ne se bronya ye dura na Easter ye wuremu na amanfo ne omma eko efere say market ekoto ne na wode unu kurunkutu anete na dreams adwuma nyina ye ne say awonkutu yensa yare bia anka wo ho anopa mi srew he say number no na mukrumo mfa na wo number no 0599 555 220 0599 555 220 and 0597 225 388 0597 225 388 and 0597 225 389 0597 225 389 na yaka Dream Fertility Clinic obia ni mu se yare bia fa wo ho yaka che se YouTube na block ebia wakoye fibroid operation ebia wakoye surgical abortion udi unim ni awaye mpo ba wa ko hospital ka che se wo de wo no untime woda ajize why IVF ajize oketa be 300 million bra dreams eye fufu to 0599 555 220 telephone number na media amount no na be mo woni ja wiepi na wieta na mebobo ma no ntime nkochi nko ba bia bio o last stop enye abibiduro ena no nso nye orthodox eye organic medication ya dey treat amanfo ama wona yese enye yie no ayi 0599 555 220 0599 555 220 Mr. YouTube na block ya baby abetima bedu dreams ye be clear sa problem ni nyina free ho na ya sa mo ko hospital ko ka kire wo se YouTube na block no Dream Fertility Clinic me pacho the only place I will be to me akọ na ya clear problem no na hospital akọ ya say tube na block they won't me what that say obetimi no kunu adi ahyiamu na mudi ahyiamu mo betimi awo afamo ho afamo ba no entumi nsi da age se mo de why IVF mesrawo obi aye mpremiensa mprennan amfa sikapudu atuogu dreams pe na ye accuracy rate no is 99 point something percent enzio so we bad dreams na opa wo na wunya into tube na block here 0599 555 220 utuba block here for number we yes utuba block here 0599 555 220 and that's 0597 225 388 0597 225 388 oh your bar sans usi so ana wani fiye umbu nsada your friend premature menopause umbu nsada ana so de mmiri bi atwam na ubu nsa no na so du mmiri bi no ubu baako a embu bi uhu baako bosome nyina na waso ko baako ana so wo de ne ba 2 days ya emba bi ana wo de ne kra de eba wo be bresa me pacho obedo dreams are small problem ade baako ni se oba unse boni nko yie no ebo nka ye sa wo ho betimi aye odin 0599 555 220 0597 225 388 0597 225 389 0597 225 389 0597 225 389 the patch would see me what power and XYZ and power ya ubi a wuni say awo ho aye de amano no a no obre no di atwa adwadwo na ne wra ho mu sre wontimi nsre mu gi moni wontimi ngi nani no 0599 555 220 afeti bi o fibroid ninti udi ofo yefunu a na say aye friend miscarriages udi ofo yefunu na say ofo yefunu na say ofo yefunu na say me sre power cha say 0599 555 220 sa problem ni nyina beko ni hia so friend na ma media ma we ebe mo appointment na wa go hu doctor peni a ofri UK brochimemu oyo bibini te se wa na yendo ni free New Zealand and UK and ye keka bom di maw na odi akofie ne no atonchia ade ba ko esa ye fe wo dreams ni se oyo ba na wo de wo no wo twabra ye ni so ba de wo twabra from 40-45 years elko no twabra enya asem bie ye hu enche da nye news sa ba wo pe oba na wunya ba na wo pe banku to dia na wanya 45 elko ko si 48-50 years impo na wo pe se wo Uber Dreams Fertility Clinic TV Uber Dreams Fertility Clinic for number na mento aso 0599 555 220 0599 555 220 and 0597 225 389 0597 225 389 so what kabra now person wo biemu a ne yete ne so Uber Dreams Fertility Clinic ade ye nwanwa obi entumi nye bi wo wiase mu hanom a Uber Dreams pa ne ye ema ye dance wo ne wonimu nyina ne se we twa bra no within 3 weeks from the day I visited Dreams no ye wadu ebe ma wa after 3 weeks I was say obu nse bio obe say obu nse bio after 3 weeks ye ma waduro no a ebe ma waduro no akono boso me miensa chi wa ma me ya watwa bra no obe say ye bra bio na wo ye bra pa ekire se wo no akwanya beda ho ama na wo highest opportunity say wo betumi awo afa ba na afa yefunu tie mi number no 0599 555 220 0599 555 220 and 0597 225 388 0597 225 389 who will bema who will low sperm count chine afikwa da wa pa ba wo de se wo be pa ba for dreams your last stop e hope and I wono ya chane kwa aji so ba utubu no ana wa wo de no eni ho yeyi wa wo de furu yam dia member bema yeyi uhwe o ma ba member eno de wuntumi ho na sa ne ma nyina wo ho ne aka kire bo se mubetumi awo doctor kachire bibi we fe no unexplained infertility munyina mu yo okay now so still I want him back 0599 555 220 0599 555 220 and 0597 225 388 0597 225 389. Now me sorry so no me for location in Tujasan say uze Ghana ha no ozofo obi a wo hia wo bia na oye popular obi na ma no check na bra inzo no obonko mo already za onya wo wa ja se dira manfo de mo ni di wachi nti wura ba bia za opa wo ne ade nti ho ne ai ni coded area
but no e was so very
no but when we say e was say we free we say only abrofo nantia they want your freedom e was say we adwum fine ayarsa no a start free wa adwene mu say wo was a mental problem no as a wo ferry as a wani nje sanya mani nyina kele the energy no nti ye pese ye ma wo ba bia o ba no obi ambo ni mu se wo kwakopa awo nti ye mbo area ni din to fra number na media to January appointment o fra this is for doctor nkasa befa no odi nkomo kama na no book appointment da anytime I be boa wo ne mienu nyina na mo aba the doctor di twe dipa mienu mi ansape san say abrofo ne betwa scan na ma wo nyina organa ha ya ma me obehwe wo nyina organa ha ya ntu ba ne apemre ne de amaw ne etima show na won so wo afa wo ba me sorry so kra na o say infa no man ntu jo bi se wante 0599 555220 0599 555220 and 0597 225 388 0597 225 388 and 0597 225 389.
Power 97.9 FM TVXYZ Mamu nyina akwaba akasi maduna yetna se sinkonwa na yabo enkomo e wa ha se mehwe anim se e kane vice chairman national vice chairman edma NPP yewura omare wade beba betna se wa ha na fe chairman of the NDC e wa ya so West Wogon Besmaka Bobby Ayite otana se na yabo enkomo so fa ye think yabo enkomo de afa Chief Justice ye ba be pam no ho ya so spend no so far na sem no wurawura mu nsem wo mu yene lawyer ni kasaye ema wachire mu asem no se na esitie na wo chire mu ne mampanyin ye ya ema na ne je lawyer ya wa no chefrempon sanso na mene ya wadoma ku bafi former communications director dema NPP atwetwe common so ofidwem ha ono do se eye aban we anya de asem no court ntin kese wo no mo etumeto omobo na mo messages no mahu mi biebie ni nyina mu but a graphic a capture issue ni nyina into detailed form eti yagusua ye hwenti yetenasia na ya papa mu ne nti enhu behia ene ntansa ye de bono ne ne nti a amafo keka se ayi ohwa ye justice bafoboni ye boni di se wono mom na nya act no ase na busuani bi NDC ni ene but emra ne can be different o emra ne kire se bibi se sia obi a wache wo Supreme Court ho wache pa numero 1 ono na ye mani hwe kire and in this case justice bafoboni ena wo ye the senior most person e wo ho a the Chief Justice ni ho a obetumi ahwe kire you get me ejaya man for years of argument be yes say who facts ni ye me that say for adventure bra Facebook Power 979 FM ye troni nyina bom na fa TVXYZ so ye live and in charge ma yembon komo bi sesie apomide de ho hia sabre ahwemi sa wo yanche na problem bi abana doctor chirema chiro na uriem do bram enije ade enije wunya bi wo wiase mu because wo sikapa so ye betwa say mendiwe this is the time I say ye call Nature Blend Hospital na omo ewo oyarefa Dr. Usman menene emmon komotew be sesimansia ye beba sesia
heart attack no simply reduce blood flow and as a moja dodo a nke timi ko akomanum na entimi anko no eno enema akomana juma wo ye no de etoape nti eno no te se na ewusi ka se etimi ba suddenly no eno no gradual process na ade ebesi emoja akwan se emoja entimi enko akomanum no ade a ye will be bit cholesterol and as a fat and as a srade I bet my de aba emoja num anase beda duro ben na say fa emoja eko akomanum na sanse de ba nipadua no emu no enti se emusi anase plaques ni bi anase empo cholesterol no se plaques ni bi emu epaya rupture honum na de blood clot eba no edi moja toa eba ewo arteries no mu enti eno no be prevent enough blood that will have to go into the heart. Into a hormone and a heart attack be set in. But a idea it starts gradually.
It started gradually.
Exactly.
And it will be a obenya heart attack be and then yes da corona. It started na dey a bone kaye man who say ebia wakoma no oba benya sa attack no.
Yeah, near di kind obo say utiminya chest pain. No say na there will be a chest pain.
On your press about to
then that is the same the pain that can also spread to other part of the body. Utiminya pain be ewo sabi wo jaw. That's what pantine. Utiminya pain ewo okon the neck.
Njobi an kon ya no pe.
Enyeso obi an kon ya bia but that's how that pain no spread it. Heart attack ni pain no spread it. Ebeba ojo, ebeba okon, ebetimi so aba wachi this way. Mo abete that pain no ewo wachi. And the same heart attack no etim the shortness of breath eba. It was nipa no home a insisi so bu home a insisi so akoma ne betimi abon 10 to say na yesi e kan. And the same heart attack no etimi the indigestion eba. Etimi say the heartburns eba. Yeah, nti obi o ho a na onya heartburns continuous
heartburns no yemfa say wakoma no na enye adwuma yi na ede ba no ene also difference in den
difference na ewo mu ene say because of say akoma no enye na adwuma yi enti circulation very poor no enti ehonum na be ma wo anya that heartburns no also ne de na ode ba na enhyehe to say that of heart attack no. And I say be a reduced blood flow and I say emotion and secreting because what happens is when there's poor circulation of blood, you know, because the blood will have to move with oxygen. I say and man alive. It's because of say I reduce no entino. There's going to be this pain that will come into the heartburns will set because remember more of the acid will move back to the esophagus.
Acid
and no acid ne free so that it backs back.
The acid reflux
very good. And in that and also the indigestion is setting in. So because there's no proper digestion, then the bundle of muscles, no, there's a bundle of muscles. I say to me relax it for the flow of food and water. A bit relax it at the wrong time. Time and can relax it. I say a close no and close at that given time. Then ebema acid back to the esophagus that can lead to the heartburn.
It's a dear pan a day. Sa akomayare no eba
ye on say the edika no eye the fatty aspect in nuane a ye dia
anwa junk food
cholesterol and the time ye didi on say time ye didi and we are always stressed. The body is always stressed. It's one says the body near stress digestion cry enye papa and no can make a factor where the office say a good nuclear will not digest properly.
Nyabotre mami. Accra high
yeah.
Greater Kumasi for our more hemi.
Yeah.
Pressure kwao.
Exactly.
Obiti a dodoa. Osoria mache 4.
Yeah.
What the traffic musa enumre or the traffic mu obedru fi na bobe 8.
Sure.
Odidi we ya wa bremani kum na makwa koda. 8 yen sa for no yenye den.
Dear woman say unim say obekwa kodru fi na de asa. Into at least jumum ne betima about 4 p.m. Jumum and as 5 p.m. betima to jumum dia yes at least from 3 down to 5 no now what me the BB emu odu And you go to then 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. No, you need here baby. They here in Sia about my day. Now what? But what you come now free that time now do for 7. I come the wood to me that. And never for so wedi baby. And because
I'm only kusia ni sardine.
That's it.
Jollof ni akokona.
And at that time no so nkebe.
Fufu ni aponchen krakra.
Nkebe here say about 7 no fufu adiasa eni fufu and I say ni aduane anwa edoso wom. But we betime di aduane e nsuo aduane. Na wudi a watwe be say don huri mienu bi ansana wo de ho beto a wo de ho.
Ana doc na me madidi awie na mani kum na mpesa me da say me so ya ho ma che no.
What say ade e wo mu ni say sa condition ya yeke. People with high blood pressure etiminya heart attack. People with high cholesterol etiminya heart attack. People with diabetes etiminya heart attack.
Okay.
It is a ja wo na say condition we nyina set in na heart attack ne gradually ni ebetima dey asset in. Yeah.
Nti say heart attack ne ba any paduane den.
Yeah, when you say heart attack no say ba some people attack ne ba otimi form efrimu.
Otumu.
Yes, otumu. Because there's lightheadedness and there's sudden dizziness. Etimi esati in. At that time no onipa no etimi Philippine no ewo nakuma no then obetimi nsu atwa ahwe. So in a sense of say nipa no charge no say bia o charge mo na ne tikobo adiem no obia eniwa at that particular point in time no obetimi ade akọ ana empokra no say attack no ba. Now you say you're reviving back. Na say at the end of the day, no, you intimi anya no say yes, but nipa no betuma then every mo e dey account heart attack na yade itimi nipa every hodom. But one say but your nyuma your lifestyle your nyuma bebre so etimi de twetwe but say ye ne youth yes say ya be ya say bibi the energy drinks say ya no all the time. E yade a dry arteries no. Enti ema ye ka say arteries no so e be dry pe emoja circulation enya papa. So it can reduce the amount of blood that's supposed to flow into the heart.
Nyabotre sa energy drinks no
yeah
say aban ekire say nipa no ma eyeye nti adinti na wo say emayenom
good the woman say there's too much
FDA this stamp team so
any the team so but the woman say say there's caffeine in it. The caffeine and the guarana. Caffeine is very good for human system. The truth is, caffeine is a natural stimulant. And the caffeine be a stimulant in the human system. It means when you ufa, it means stimulate emojano. It means emojano ayaha. So the be a bit circulation. But se ufa emane brusu would have funny baby. A bruise when you pay anymore, then it dries the arteries.
On the bia. Obanum bako.
It is our share energy drink na ye kwa kofa no. We share caffeine no meals are a woman if you are 750 and even the human body needs up to 350 meals daily. You get it? It's a basa and no and the bounce abe excess. It's a no and a bed dry arteries. Into would the more no more go when him would the officer you are enjoying would no more because of the caffeine hold into the quickly no
hypercacra energy.
That is why you can also be addicted to it because of the caffeine.
And also to me
you can people get one no na akase se obi wo wa no do level bi wo jaya enye yi
ti de bia no akoto
ti sa nipa no ewomu obetime nya heart attack because there's going to be the arteries betime are dry. Then arteries no so drier it should be much for proper circulation. So a dry peristalsis and as a movement of blood enya papa bi
it will be the stroke ba
sure it is it does
how
because the woman say a basa no e deny proper blood circulation even into the brain. Then when that thing happens, say the amount of blood that's supposed to go into the brain, no, reduce you. It starts with even headaches.
To be an no or risk factors ni biana.
Yeah, and yet obi an itiye biana or risk. Nti ma utiya we are the cause of the headache.
That's a headache
nankasa enye yare. But the woman say there's a cause, there's underlying cause of what the headache. Into your very near who say a DNT and ama utia we are emoja into me enko adwunim sene SSC kwana and na say empo waduane in the embroye and na say blood pressure empo and the wasro in the say hweni and na say bia srade empo and the dose wo nipa duane mu a and na ema emoja into me security enko adwunim yi a say hweni nyina tinya say bia obi ani tie ne bia is at the risk, but the risk factors no people yene mema no at the age of 45
yɛde kɔ no yɛbɛtumi anya heart attack ɛna mmaa no nso from 55 years ɛde ɛkɔ no ɔmbɛtumi ayɛ den anya heart attack
nti obi duru saa age na wɔnyɛ den
obi duru saa age na deɛ di kan ne sɛ ɛyɛ sɛ ɔhwɛ n'adidie mu yi ɛdeɛ wudi deɛ wonom mmerɛ a wudi didi nso ɛyɛ important ɛna apɔm atenetene nso no ɛne sɛ ɛdidi agorɔ yɛne ɛyɛ youth yɛ saa berɛ a yɛbɛyi ɛne sɛ ɛdi apɔm atenetene di agorɔ ɛna yɛ mpanimfoɔ no nso koraa no wɔn sɛ wɔnyina duru baabi freedom 55 echo no ni say okotu mirika bia gidigidi but yes exactly a little walk bia ebeboa nipadua some distance bia ebeboa nipadua na akipu nipadua no healthy
okay mate eti doc wanya bai de na say obi wo hypertension wako yesi tembia ni bp wo soro ni ade obi anya sa issues we bi ni tita pai ni pa oda wonda insomnia nyina keka ho wo mara he.
Okay, all right. And Nidia, you better know obet Umbra Nature Blend Hospital. Nature Blend. Oba honomo, a honomo. You better all the necessary tests. You better check enzymes in na. Na you who say you can't say na now sika tiari and bibi na edeba. Won't nasia na uti eya. Until buy a baby biemu na you exactly near ayo and sana ya tro a drew
more him.
Ya what oyari fat special.
Oyari fat special.
Baby a free baby. Obe drew my dinners on go junction. Would you also faka eba oyarfa special na kire mo say wo besi wo hospital na wo anointed no wo besi wo ye ni because ye wo ekwan no ho so wo pese oni ye ekasa nso a ye number na ye 0262 556020 0262 556020 o friends wa eyamia na mefa na mene wo akasa esanso ye WhatsApp line nti ubetimi a WhatsApp ye all why lab na won tiase a ubetimi atwa e de ascend ye be interpret
Mate doc ye da say yankopɔ ba next week ye okay eti abusuafo yasa atenase biom Dwaboase dwumadie no man na atenase ano no eti ye ntenase na afi ye mmɔ enkomo no kama Nature Blend Hospital Dr. Usman ye da say wonso wotumbi ba ene anope na one ya ba bebo enkomo ya tenase ya ye kwe de na se kwa na ye kɔ no ba ma yen twa ye ho na me clear me commercials am wo nyina se ne be ya se me tenase ya na se enkomo na flow sa tamale ye be kɔ ho eno an ye si wo ho no ye video no ye be bo na fe ye the Chief Justice nsem no enso e de apeso esem no ho afi na ye no nkrabo so don't worry at all ye ba sesia
Adonfunum ye tieto bibia emo bibia kwa bason kokra abusia yare ben na ehawo yare ben na ye kwankra wo de chinchina wonya anuye ende to bray no me come for Lion Age Clinic Ghana enfama ahankwa na abepiemu a ye de bibidro esaw yare ema wonya sunsunsanso bani bia abusia se yarefo ebepiemu e wa Lion Age Clinic Ghana Dr. Biodo ahobrase ni ahofama son kokra na hwe yarefo no ema ne hotono abusia se oba bepiemu wa haseya yesa nam yare bi te say syphilis, gonorrhea, candidiasis, dialipa do na nim se a friend of white no ye ya pabeni ewom ewa ha say abusia oya bema ukosine ni mu a wontimi mu adwuma emiema mo okiafo na Lion Age Clinic sebra no fa bibidro ema wonyina wo na so se bema mapa se wo so yo ba anasa warefo mo peba wonya bi Machina bre, brabe piemo ewo Lion Age Clinic Ghana na obeti abofrasun ewo ofie
adofo a mo hwe me mo so fu kofinti abreka kre ne me yare ana me da ho madam fu bi ba no nchen no introduce Lion Age Clinic Ghana ma me na me tuo na mo no me koye ne mo hwe me omo me duru enne me ho atomi to wo a wo hwe me a the leaders wasa me kan full Lion Age Clinic Ghana ma so su tuo na mo bra na bunya wayare sa
assalamu alaikum na zo nan ga asibiti ne amma ciwon da na zo da shi na ga an treat na samu sauki yasa duk wanda zai zo musulmi duka ya yi kokari ya zo nan wannan asibitin ga da zai samu sauki da saukin kuma kuɗi ba wani charge insha Allah da samu sauki.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensah.
I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lineage Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients. With our team of dedicated staff and innovative treatment, we are here to support you to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lineage Clinic Ghana. Lineage Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
She's coming. She's coming.
Oh, it's in. Red out receipt now. Boss, let's go back. Here, take this.
She's coming.
I know. Go to the pharmacy now.
She's coming. Oh. She's here.
Pay faster, pay safer, and pay easy with Momo app. Download now and pay with the QR code, merchant ID, and so much more.
Yɛfɛm na kwame me taxi driver na enkane na misisi so misisi na kame na to na twetweme binya 3p garlic mixer no aboa me pa
aduro asa miracle bi wo aduro no sese mafu no kra se die sia twemi ankasa me humi esi so first me humi ana esi so obeka se die bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal mi bi ne ti no ti pa me sa 3 days ni na aduro na ankasa de nyankopon de ayi bi ahodi che ma yi bi enya sam ketwa ana se we de me fro aka so na me fa hye me nkwane
me de abe fa 3 years ni ana asem gina ho a me na mu se shinya se me kwa me de ameko bi amu so much me duru ta ba 6 years ni o tema didi am ye ma di se ene me jana ta ya le na nku me preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture ni tema me kase yanku pe no yam se ende ya me no kase me ho atom ya me din wa me ntiase
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e wo 02489288824 and 020100002.
Abusuafo eba munyina kwa abade ba TVXYZ to so man na tenase ewa ha. O man na tenase ne de na chese ye ba bebo enkomo. Chairman Ababedru, Chairman Bismarck Abobi Ayite. Wono eye Chairman edema NDC amanyuku ewa Ayawaso West Wogon. Eho eno dini juma. Ono eno tu mali. Ode tu ma Lydia no. Ma Lydia sasa sawa platform so sa Abobi Ayite ni John Dumelo say oh boy you are a goner. Chairman Akwaba. Bibi abako. People in power.
Yes. By the grace of God. Any Ghana for Ghana for Achirodo ama NDC.
Ghana for Achirodo.
Yes.
Ama NDC.
Ama NDC ni John Dramani Mahama.
Na mo mati ye mamu remfi do Ghana for e de kire mo de.
No de ejuma no John Dramani Mahama gu so eye.
Kwan be so.
Omini a ohwe mechia wetie for.
Okay.
Mechia power ni SYZ TV ahwefo nyina. Na machia NDC Ayawaso West Wogon ekuo manyina yempanyinfo me constituency executives ni me branch executive, especially my MP John Seto Dumelo, the deputy minister of agric.
Okay.
No no be champion kuko nketenkete.
Okay, no problem.
They say upe backyard bi. Near ma ubu bi.
Mate.
Near ma akuko 50.
Mate.
50 gives her.
Mate, and then
feed student.
Okay. Mincha also about the hold the Sassemino. Maybe I'm going to our man from Rassi. Na yambo nkomo ha say Chief Justice Assemia be ye hwe from many perspectives. Senior amount for Isifano. Mrashe bedwani edema amount for won ewo ejeso ewa santimante me honorable Kwabena Boateng. Honorable Kwabena Boateng what men ka Power FM sune na TVXYZ. Me ma tema akwa ba bibia boko de.
Yo, minua me so me mo ache. Na me ntia afoni atifo nyina so.
Obeye mrashe bedwani wo ejeso ene ne de di kan am ne ebo nkomo. Na minim se ebre kono yebekọ so abonkomo bebre enso ewo fidue mu ha sei anope ye frɛ wanye bone Chief Justice and a prima facie case mampanyina committee 5-member committee say yen probe ni issues no wedi kind of response aba na Ghana for bebre na say mo MPP for mo na mama asem na ye basa efri say eye former Shraj boss mame eye Loretta Lamte tama ya petition mampanyi samra kuro ya na mampanyi fa yete committee ena mami ofiri office na no mo ankasa monua eye nyama eye ninti na mofo a mampanyi so at that time na de emfiri mo camp ntina mo se mo mpene emma mampanyi entu sa na mo yi.
Well, mami nase emre ye adwumu a nka ye beka se timamufo de yeni how bia nemum to de bia yitumi de mra no eye adea ensem faka na was the extension here very clear the kind judiciary ne say the city no an organ of government bia who can wasem one can year one real obebo man no. If you say the entire anope nyina nya kukudura ye kasa ne ye yinim se ekoka bibi na aban ni anye ho na aban de ni tumi di echi a iwudwanko bia bia nyina ibedwane akwako bekwako hunta no echi na ye di akwako pe emwa eno ne court no eno ntina Chief Justice ya asem ya ye ken nyina no mra ne se ebe kra nka ma ho asem ma abonte. If you say perception even about the judiciary, no, is here. You better tamper with their integrity, or manful, and now so many problem minority, ye war, was sad you year costing no ye. And then my baby, you know me and something. Idi kind. We share constitution, no, and yema a good dinner say it me generous with the eating wafua. A mudo. Emudopa na so ase ya fa asem no ani so e na pese e famra no e de pese ye o ka de e ka ne se na si di mra so nye mra no nye se ya tworo no wo ho no ana e si di so baby ni ama miensa misconduct ana ye inability to perform the functions ana se ba ko ne ka on cry dey misconduct, inability to perform, and then
incompetence.
Incompetence. Any mammy and so we moved. And ya dear ye a near knee say was say a fun when ye me. Let me who say mistake ya ye na ye no na me friendly mistake in father ye need a very deliberate idea about and they say yetimi fa the administrative functions of the Chief Justice. Na die bi awaya obi nti ase no. Ana die bi awaya yesusu se a misjudgment in terms of administrative duty no. Na ye misconduct. Ye kwese ade ne Ghana kunwa bi enu bi obi amana so. Adwuma bi enu bi obi amana ye. If you say Chief Justice ne perform administrative functions, and also perform judicial functions. In administrative functions, obetumi ayade bi na obi ne nyaagere. And obetumi ayade bi kura na in that administrative role, no results are open when it doesn't mean so you're competent. And it doesn't mean so say we misconducting. If you say we take decisions and they don't work. the highest office of the land, your presidency. How many times in our presidency, I take a decision be at the end of the day, a misjudgment. And see, young fan with knees, now the air, see, Mamma no, a syncophobia, you made. Now, we are Jumana Chief Justice, the administrative rule, the institution, not the Chief Justice himself. Yeah, you were there. It is a high court war. Constitution is against your fundamental human rights. You seek redress in the high court. And no constitutional grounds for removal. At the end of the
year, sense Ghana for the petition, I come a penny. Now, quite a fast so, Mrane say yam fasono. Now, all fast a process, so, Namusi Mano pay many lawyer ni penny back home. Akasa which say. This is the first time ya tested Samra way 1995 time Ghana Bar Association authority at the nomination numposa na onyanko justice saban ba we no wako ena BBS na Ghana fo hu ena o ma traba eno ba ya de bot china de ntina eduru ba so amo se yemfa belt ena mmoba abra mara no eda ho black and white
techi be asem na okay
se techi no former Shrad boss no Lamte Loretta ena ban Chief Justice ya Otisui ni nyina
grounds near the same and grounds and I will come
procedure no one sem na make can say eno na e fire
the year can 146 and I don't think say no need any player who can answer me. And in any case, I don't think that grounds near the same. And just that you work as an arm will be wooing till there will be a woo and I a day. Woman, you know, to catch them. Woman, you know,
sending you now, woman, you know, occupy independent institutions as heads. It is all case a different thing na say yeah na Ghana for a baby sas identity na say odwene sa
well say enkoba me ni wudi no niema mienu ne yeka ho asem constitutional procedure no ho and the propriety of what we are doing and so ewo ho it me make enyina so no aye gina so aye di yi no afiri ho no ASC constitution is misconduct. Intino say you will be a judicial service more. Those who say my men na me misconduct. And no one sem na make. If we are able to be procedure no, and so a home combo maybe a problem be one. And also so maybe home combo. But see no, me share the substantive grounds why the agent so I be no. See I say my men are cooking woman penny as say we judge be a bon home or the bar. And she a boy daddy abaswa if you no see impede moving down and also see a misconduct.
Many evidence about that, but name clearly and it's Article 146 of Constitution now a justice of the Superior Court can only be removed from office for stated misbehavior or incompetence or on grounds of inability to perform the functions of his office arising from infirmity or of body or mind. And no minim. Etia no boni bebre na betuma fall within one of these reasons ya state our constitution.
Yes. It is for us to also interrogate it, and that's exactly what I'm doing. The yatete primu beni, which Imubina has been confirmed. Then we lawyer Sami Gemfi na obubo biswo. Na mienu maka ho asem sisi ase waka kire mampeni wa recommend a judge for elevation, and I'm saying say here ni atro say Chief Justice bi judge bi din wutu mampeni for kukom say asumasi obo no ho modern a he fa ni atro say misconduct. And in any case, who knows the judges more than or no Chief Justice no that woman no. I say Ghana and Dr. Yini Kachire say writing a legal advice even on to the presidency in respect of a contract, even if the contract turns out to be detrimental to the state, advice itself does not constitute criminality. And you're my women. We cry advice I actually. You see, informally. And no bomb and penyaman, you say, oh, as soon as you see where are you? And also, some grounds for removal. I say, and then the Juma no so on the was say.
Mene who adansi die
and also about the can be.
Mene who adansi die enti no mean to me nyina so nka bi
but yes a travel policy but some dey fikaye was a travel policy bi
yes
na oni ni kunu ne be to kwan
yes and no so kan ho bia and no so no what you pay them
71 article 71 hold there bia entitled there's a document to it I pay 2 of that document. They said, what are you interrogating here? Where is the travel document? Because the American wants to be available to all the Supreme Court judges who are also Article 71 holders. They are available to all ministers. She said, no, young concord ministers from 2009. Said Minister Bia, what to kind Bia, what administration we mono. Near her and maybe I know Mokahoni, Musa Mano, no more ministry one. Is that what we are going to do to ourselves? If the law says, say, anybody entitled, say, or personal trip, now personal trip, no, or a choice of nipo person within the court, and there's a ceiling, say, me, as uncle for no, I will no more corner any official, state, and subitia, and the amano. Now, my minister, me about what for, we will cram it, then me booming. In respect of personal travel between me,
but on circumstances, no, the Amma prima facie case abe established and say it was in contravention with stated protocols SSA ODHR. Mampenina tena ya ba bekase wonu manya case SSA wo faso etoto mamena no eti woni mayen twen na committee na entenase na wo mo form case mra ma hu se Professor Henry Kwesi Prempe wono ena oka constitutional review committee no ho a wo kire mu se SSA Ghana for ehu asem no nti mayen hwe se aban beba beboy amane a but until then I say comment ya ye ma no efa procedures no ho any whether or not mame no I'm misconducting her office.
Well, what I would like to say now, say, Constitution, ye trono sano, yanka say, ye do be Chief Justice, name Jume Dimuno, or ye administrative, let me even be bold to say administrative mistakes. And I say in administrative rule, no, or ye be na obi si na ni ye ho no say enyini free ho wo say eya dia emu do enti nei emfa na say yi Chief Justice foforo no obi si me ko Chief Justice fee no makunu say risky esi table so atim wani pani a wo ba be ma tetere ne ye risky esi table so de eni say we no kura no emma the right state of mind for you to deliver good judgment and also ye misconduct. And I say Chief Justice no be yire twempana. And we better say misconduct ana. And our fan yirechi. You better say misconduct. Going forward no be so betimi aso enumu. And now we bet my liberty conversation like I say. Chief Justice on so chairman penny. The positions in the super mampeni. The mampeni so far yirechi a stated misconduct ana. Has he brought the integrity of the presidency into dispute?
But I think, sir.
You see, so I'm giving you interpretations, the extensions. The extensions are non for to media misconduct, you know. It will stretch out to you know the high seas. And that is what I'm saying. And I'm saying that the framers of the Constitution, no, one can say, maybe said to say the Yabubo, and you Chief Justice. I said, you will be in the quite what way. Chief Justice on the Justice in India. I am also so can be and we sit there and say, so travel policy. Travel policy is why I'm the travel policy. Is it there? Is it there for Article 71 who there's any anchor? Yeah, can see a blackmailing said the taxpayers' money because
I don't think so. A blackmail to send your kind of back. What my fan common and tre has say, Yako and Nimino, Yabe Coswa Abosa and Common, yet I say, one mera winya my, why Baba Chrawajin, a one unim a fa home, Masabeni, at the moment for more a jusso, and I'll test a meneno a bon como, you are Quabana boating, and I will test your boy and common the issue of the suspension of Chief Justice Gertrude Tokono. Na mamenko chairman Bobby ayite ho wono NDC chairman edema ayawa so westwo gon omo etumi wini seat ni bi but quickly mamenhwe se menya messages ni bi wo ha Felix Kwaku edi abayo Facebook Power FM Facebook no so say please the CJ must go after the committee has sat. The judiciary is not CJ in person. Kofi Simon or Piesie Okrah, I beg you, don't invite any MPP man again. I am not in charge of inviting guests onto the show, and I think so almost we are Ghana for, and we should give them the opportunity to also air their views. You know, we all agree say one buy no one but if you get a dormant oppositioner. A more partner or power no because NDC for can be as 1% or more a power change. To you be criticized over them who's a watch ya. They are also equally important. Watching you from Takwa TNA Park. Simple and short. Suspended Gertrude Esaba Tokunonidino was sending that in can go to court, period. Long live NDC, long live JDM. Congratulations to you, my big boss, honorable. Tetechai, greetings to my boss, Mighty Shamaba of Tadi. And please, Kwame, don't forget to extend my regards to Alligator A. With the door. So, Tete Evans, was PSC, well done and more fire. Yeah, that's say. Moses, no say, voice no low, okay. Mate, Mata Dugbenya, was as for the MPP, if it's about them, then it's good. But if it's about the NDC, they should give us a break, you yate. Peter Bucci made us say, "Oh, Jumedieno," and I will my thumbs up say, "Jumedieno, Ekoye." Takwa, ne, I didn't read the amount of tour, mammy, and ne, or more your confirmation of MC Awoho, Mianca Saminiano. It's me wishing well. Symphony no Hamon fan tour, and me money dean. Confirmation ekoso and no one of the things that ekoso or my mua and who here because local governance no and when I start free so man penye the policy bar e omo and on be implemented agric ministry the policy bar omo on be implemented it will a confirmation of the president's nominee honorable Ebenezer Kobna municipal chief executive Takwan Shwaye municipal eneya na ekoso ewo St Matthew's Parish Hall. Congratulations my brother Yankopon enkan home Honorable Ebenezer Kobna, Nyame enkan ho pa. Ya motrin kwa because yes sorry I kagalam say once me chairman fakase na e watakwa ne impotemu. So if the government will succeed, it depends on the government's rep in that particular area. Well said. Mayemra back to Chief Justice Assembly. And otie wunua MPP ni no argument awoye. Mranso a must ho kwama mampanyi eti committee say yenye hwehwemu say yenya evidence be a kire say oh we the evidence dey e boradwen ne ntiase so e da ho plain yetumi efa kwa we so ko samra na yedi sraj boss no samra na so na ye fa ba say MPP 4 person say Richard Nyama na di petition koma Ewura Mahama that time 89 no de ye but we no petition nim free ekowasefo ho ana em free ayi na na osu eje ba fo ho
menu ameda wase na machia ya hwefo ne etiefo biom machia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama machia Dr. Callistus and ye Papa Julius Debra menu President Ayanyano John Mahama e bompa ye say odi akonwa no ma NDC ni a obeba be di na ade na ye benya John Dramani Mahama ni su ni ni ban President a odi mraye djuma President a owa ho brasye onu ene ye nya no enu so na magana fa ni ntoma pa efra utie MPP fo na wɔn fi sɛ ghana adwene anaasɛ ewiase adwene nyinaa no wɔn ɛna ɛwɔ wɔn nkyɛn nti wɔn deɛ wɔn bɛyɛ biara no ɛyɛ san sɛ wɔn fi sɛ ghana ɛyɛ wɔn dea minua nhyehyɛeɛ a john dramani mahama afa so far akɔpem sɛ council of state ama no afutuo sɛ yɛn maame araba to kɔ no baabi a asɛm no akɔduru no wɔn ahu sɛ nsɛm no a mmeranteɛ anaasɛ nnipa mmiɛnsa no de abɛdan ɔno president no nokura bi wɔ mu a yɛhwehwɛ mu a ɛbɛboa ɔman ghana yɛ pɛrepɛre yɛkɔ yɛ anim no na wonim sɛ obiara wɔ problem ɛwɔ deɛ john dramani mahama ayɛ no ho a mɛsrɛ npp foɔ sɛ kɔɔto dan no yɛntuu mu maame araba her ladyship ɔkɔ no wamfa court keys ni nyinaa nkɔ ne fie so they have the right to walk to court.
Okay.
Sɛ wate aseɛ ɛkɔka kyerɛ court sɛ deɛ president yɛ no ɔto mmara nanso wonim yɛyɛ wei nyinaa no npp ni bia ntumi nka sɛ president ato mmara but wɔn mu pa kyerɛ sɛ ɛmfata sɛ ɔyɛ na mebisa o ta muhammadan lorita vivian lamte richard nyama ɛne anɔdɔmprɛ ɛde petition kɔma president john dramani mahama no deɛ na ɔyɛyɛ
ɔfa saa mmara naa so
ɛde
ma council of state.
Yes, then chief justice
yes
forming committee na ɔmo hwehwɛ asɛm no wonim deɛ maame no yɛyɛ tie deɛ maame no yɛyɛ
metie o
ɛde a president gyina so ɛde yi maame no adi ni sɛ committee ni report ka sɛ yɛ maame vivian lamte or spending $180,000 on rent and secondly also spending 182 renovating the personal residence.
Nti adent na obes spend sika on rent na wasan eye se renovation o se den e wo fie. Se wo fie na se wo pese e hoye comfortable ma there. Then you better go and renovate the place and be there.
When you show discretion, no, he was incompetent in taking that decision. And it's a stated misbehavior. And a president G2. And the MPP for both say my John Dramani Mahama say or ye nipa or dim rayden a ye juma. Ye womwa na ye mami araba. Ukai say yisi electoral commission na ye mami what is her name? Mami John
Charlotte Osei.
Ye mami Charlotte Osei. Ye wo me yimu ha. MPP for say yisi workers a throw petition against Charlotte Osei. Ye who petition no. Ye who omo sign petition no up to today.
Nene we dia no ye hu. Chief Justice dia no.
Anye ye kura no. Tamwa petitions ni ba ye no. Ye nua Felix Ofosu kwache. A okasama president. Or throw letter catch say nipa miensa bi di letter petition ayede abaiti amame no. Nana do mre ni ye hu bibisa. It was just rumor. President
Sancrophone or background yet then.
That is the point. We don't know yet. But I suspect say womunim the omoye. According to constitution, you know, in all these presidents constitutional manner who this obetimi take his decision we nyina no. Constitution also the tabuna toni so. Say ye disaster krata no brel efa chief justice ho a unni ho kwan say president ubema ye ntimamufo no ye hu de awum. E wo constitution no. As we speak now, President Omo bi ehun ye. Enu nti na ye maame tukono her leadership. Petition ni ba ya president di ochro krata bi di petition other judicial council ni ade na president can say baby awofa no e ho tro. Because me president no kura me ntimi kan kire Ghana for the ewo mu a you have no right. Enti president betimi aye the sefata ewo mrakwan so according to the constitution of this republic, but he is barred from publishing the content of the petition. And so far that is what ye new council of state there because said it is their responsibility.
Miriam. And then me tia attachia. Attachia country Ghana for say suspension of the Chief Justice, was unfortunate and potentially unconstitutional.
Ochiremu saying.
Ochiremu say the president here, and famra kwanso potentially unconstitutional. And me say a dear MPP constitution or the year Juma, and I say 1992 constitution. Say 1992 constitution there attach here we back. I don't know, say, because that woman, her leadership was appointed by Nanado. Nanado ne fa ni ntino bibia e fa ne ho bia na was say MPP for every time echi say nukro say entro. I don't understand. But wo mu de omu pese ye ne ye be defend John Mahama. Wo ya nyansa bi wo mu. Wo mu de omu pese ye de ye be defend the position of His Excellency according yampo ye nyano to say a discussion. Yeah, discussion according to the Constitution of the Republic. We call Article 146. Actual president, a kwanya of faso, dealing with matters of this nature. Nanado, Sharoto say, Oyinedi. Na mini onim de mi yapa. Yes, Christian Mothers Council say Christian Council of Mothers say be ekuobi. Omo atro letter. Na o letter na so mo ye mama no mu pa no mu tro sa letter no edim bre president oh my we don't have a future. Because ye mpanyin fo na wo say yesua wo mo no. Wo mu ye to partisan and self-centered. Hwɛ unim letter a wɔn kyerɛ yɛ wɔn si na maame ne yɛ ɔbaa yate aseɛ ɔyɛ ɔbaa na Charlotte ɔsɛe
na ɔyɛ bɛrima
wɔn si o Charlotte maame no ɔyɛ Christian na deɛ ɔyɛ no ogu Kristo sum anim ase nti ne ebisa
nwan egu Kristo sum anim ase
John Mahama sɛ maame no ka wɔn kuo no
na de na John Mahama no sɛbi ɔyɛ bosonsomfo you see issues of religion in Podia, nobody should politicize it.
That is why me can say
because Ghana is a secular state.
Yes, that Christian body na a mark wono. Me nim se Methodist in a wo se Apostolic in a wo se Pentecost in a wo. Me nim baby omo wo omo aka omo. Do they have any right to write that letter? Ye drew ho.
Time Ghana 40 ha. Na Dumelova semi baye. Yadi asemi ko Supreme Court. We expected the court to sit on it. Eti se court ne ka se asem way already Monday. Na wa je ne akwa kwose Friday. Every week bia obehia hu 2 times. Eti Supreme Court on to menye. Nti ade tena ye tena asema Dumelevo ye fa ha na ye sesa ne door lock ne ade simply because presidency proceed on leave. Ko leave by force na leave no ye nim say ye o man bia se dwumani ko. Wo twa ya ma papa yi free so kura koye papa yi moving on in life afei na wabu asem no se mampanyina anyade so what prevented her no so we badwe ma obi edi asem say ya ye twen obi ye twen abo so it has a period it is a court ne attention ne bia you should be able to determine the matter within a shortest possible time so that no be who's a court to be interested. About time ye yini pane fro da. Afraid they all said na owo case. Na mampenyi anyade.
Part of the misbehavior of the court. I was say going forward, your judicial system, they should refrain from that. Unim. Na Dominevo asem we ba ya omudi asem no after 2 years or whatever the case. Ni sika was say ditiano ni compensation bisa say wo mo tuana. So what you say? Be court na said yes say wo mu edi ruling aba no. President ni ministers no mu diso. Wo mo diso a enye contempt of court.
Yes.
What be bisa? No. That tells you the nature of the people are. Ya entertaining woman for the past 8 years.
So we Ghana for our more for sa asem so our more chire say mampanyina anyade mampanyina na menhunu adwen
they just want to politicize the thing. Womu pe bibi aka say na be ya the matter will be in the public domain. But the fact of the matter is that the ordinary Ghanaian tie me. I want the fitting shop, the barbering shop right now. He's reasoning.
Yeah.
He's reasoning. And you cannot do that. Here, who can say time I buy election while I was so by election better within 60 days I was say yeah yes electoral commission election after 60 days and I see no and chere any emra no boebra
yes
and I call Supreme Court lawyer Duji any doctor Yedin and me lawyer ye call court no and you go two court in any say baby a womu kono etro etia constitution na womu Supreme Court womu na interpret no into womu direct electoral commission na onye the right thing womu tenase ye election ni wiye ye gazette maame no eti na maame no mani breed no so say o say me tunu wo legitimate kwanso.
Can you imagine?
And womu ko di asem no after say ya gazette maame no on say election ni dey buy me person meka yaro baby o bi amechia o yaro lusu ni nine why bed yamani
abepimo nne yenchi obi a
compensation maye but minim say his excellency John Dramani Mahama one of the things me pursue meaning me member of parliament John Dumelo ni say ye benya compensation amasa mrantie na wo mu di wo mu ahoɔden ene wo mu nyansa ebe boa ya waso 2019 unim wo mu frɛ case no after the woman ye gazette na ewie no ye call court nim di wo mu kai na ni kwa se na ka ye ba on that notice they will notify the Supreme Court say obi ya de boni it wo mu twe ne mra kwan so no wo mu si ye ba ye no na wo se na ka ye lawyers no eba on injunction and yama in injunction no you know and time o anya no Africa case no say that me pie me jam lawyers no ho because say me wo ho a ebia me body language bi be ma obi aka say contempt of court it me pie jam lawyers no and me call general car park wo mu pie ye and me husu me na me see this country this building that I find myself they've missed their way. This is where we are now. Now we are Chief Justice. Now by ma umra kwan kravo say ubetimi du ukuna to kwan ya. Ubetimi abosa aka na ye hu say wa bo wo ni kunu na ne ma no ho.
E ka na esen.
Ska na so.
Be esen. Obi e ka say bi ka different figures.
Utimi mboso because ade no ye si me mboso.
Why say e dey hu dey.
No, emra no Supreme constitution is say me mboso. But ye nim say ordini kunu ni me to kwetua omo es gracia. Now no kunu to kwaya emre bie ni ho condition of service bie ni ho even president condition of service until meaning ni yire to kwaya to es gracia man yire because ni yire is not an appointee. Do you understand me? How comes emra bema Chief Justice who kwaya say ubetimi ni ukune to kwaya uri na to kwaya wakoda hotel didi egu your account we no now what's out to an allowance when they appointee no as part of the judiciary. These are some of the things I hear. Yani me can say it's a fact, but these are some of the things. Enti president enti min trance John Mahama ye nyina ye nimu no na ho brase ni bu mra e wo man no I am not sure say bibi bon was ansem ya abayi mu a menua obetu anamu a wetu no enti yani we stand by him any day any time. MPP we are not giving them any opportunity to derail the focus of the president in his agenda to reset this country. Unibibi, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, in all this thing, he's very calm. He is rallying behind the constitutional mandate. Unim se wan tu sa na mo ya Ghana ni betibi di na famra kwa so unim sa.
Yeah, say amamra say but so share article 146 10 now. Or see the president may. The president could have said okay
he may take the action when there is a prima facie case established against the woman. May he failed to take the action after transmitting to the
and the mayor.
Yes, but after a premier facade case has been established, you have no cause to say go away.
No court in it
because maminu the oath of office one sometimes sa intamna ye kano ye febuo I think say normal thing but say na ya na ka ubusu a na ka titimire na ka asase wa memo a na ka nipa be di nukura ma oman Ghana.
True.
Because mami wey apart from 3 petitions here aba council of state who say bibi wo mo so mo hwe mu no another 2 bi so asaba. Apart from the na president wo ho e ba ya wa nye ho hwe o ka say nukure bi anim president you have no he has that power na nkuta na at that time but oji ye no ahwe mu no si hwe nim wa fa nkoma council of state eti enukura no president we buga na mbraso
akufado pa
we buga na mbraso enti petition says ya mami ba ku we her lordship Mami Araba Tokono. Onukwa petition 6. Uhwe history about justices are yedi yak fa omo ebi wa 1111. Nipa baako 6 na ukwa de nipa no. Meaning wanaka by now for my own sake and the goodwill of the people of Ghana. Nakami Marizani. No. Mia nakami mpini. After say premier facade case has been established mpanyinfo mo hwe nsem no mo nya nkwala o mranimfo bebre wom eti bibi nimu a e wo se ewe wa asemu a wo mo push president emane sign letter say kotena se ni ewe wa asem hwe judiciary no mo no wo mo na emra a ye constitution we yakuta wo mo ye wo man mu ne yehu maami we say judges are mpanyinfo Bafo Boni and President Kufuor the Fano 2008 and His Excellency former President John Ejekun Kufuor FR Justice Bafo Boni Oti bench no so any the one Gabriel Pwaman His Excellency John Mawa FR no I think 2015. These are senior members on the bench ultimately constitute the bench without any of them. Is it not abuse of power? Is it not misbehavior? Emrani Daos at least constituting the bench, there must a senior person or none of in charge of the bench for that sitting. We are saying my way, or my name Rana Ubucho. No, if it is established that why let us say or my your own understanding of how things must go instead of how the constitution wants things to be done. These are the realities on the ground. And you know, my pagan of watch say omuda omuna. Your president ubumra audi mra eyejuma. Nasa president no only John Dramani Mahama. Ye danase baby odi o man ya bedru. Hwe womu kasa say MPP for argument in say businessmen and Magana foreign direct investment will suffer. Foreign direct investment will suffer, not based on this. Broninu who say Chief Justice democracy. Say Broninu Obadu who say even Chief Justice to boo or my name Brano Sono, President deal with him or GDS Oba na business and consumer be buna obetimianya asem training.
All right. Bismarck Ababi Aite and outside in Kano, one NDC chairman Edema Ayawaso West Wogon, and no ewa and Kranha, one on the Kutri seat in free man Lydian seminar, Wadima John Dumelono. Eti one no atumatch and a semo quick one. Emmanuel Kessel say power. What is he still doing on your space? He's deviating from the question. Minimum power then MC MPP for no. Master, stop that long talk. Yesterday, you people were in power. Keep quiet and suffer. Abdullah Rahman Abdul and on Mr. Mamundi Atem. Yes, I'm a boatra. Well, I'm your minister. Say when the MPP set the precedents, and then it becomes an albatross on their neck, then they find problem with it. What an institution to follow. Wow. TVXYZ, stop inviting these MPP people on your show. They are evil. Hey, Augustina Mensa, Michelle, they are part of the ecosystem. Why? Let them come. NDC for more opposition, more baby, amount for Shadampe, but not or tolerate more. So you have to tolerate them as well. Omona bema who baby or arguments and nam. Now one so pass our counter, no one who baby our back counter, and so Edia fa. Hansen Ewo Kumase wo hwe dwumadie we a say dwumadie no ekoye na yebo adwuma yenso edase se wakoto wonso wakra say dwumadie wo hwe, and this is the first time you are watching yedase monkoso na mohwe TVXYZ all the time. Yellow Ghana, exciting news for everyone looking to join the MTN family. MTN SM and Control say MTN SIM card no be now be available for the incredible price of just 10 Ghana cedis. Yes, you heard it right. Only 10 cedis. It's member will be on MTN service SIM, and as MTN SIM, and beyond 10 cedis. It's MTN SIM control says, "Open SIM, bro, ma share ya bia a ben wo MTN service center, and as a connect store bia, and as a obia or ben wa ya authorizing a sell one tons as SIM no. Wokwa now I take advantage of this nice offer. Now so when you're MTN, now about MTN ebusuaku no ho. Remember to purchase your new SIM card and get connected. All you need to bring is your valid Ghana card. For a Ghana card in Bra, be register. It's that simple. So don't buy your SIM anywhere else for more than 10 Ghana cedis. MTN SIM, it's a trend then. Bomodia nebra be dom ebusuaku kese na service papa e wo so ni bi. Ti baby awo Ghana bi ahye so MTN SIM card no. Embro 10 cities. Yanko na yanko to ankomo so. Na wo ka se government no. Se see I have so west wo go na agree nkokon ketenkete no asema na wo ka no. Ye tu apo Chief Justice ne de ya ka magana for kra. O mabre.
O masum kra.
O masum ga o mo wo ho. Se ma mi kra de nkwa na wa ya. O se mu okwe I have so west wo go na. From Jowulu high tension na sa befa Baalishi Okunglo ekokofa American House ye won krofo omoto omo nkrofo ye beka se omo ye less privileged ewo abrabonum wo mo bebre nso na toma mo a mode ewini abatoi ayawa so west we go nseda ne akwan problems sa just a mian kakran bi eti improving the livelihood of the people, no. Who as the party chairman, city who say we need be myself.
Yeah, we need.
Mama mutrimu mo dana someone solve a man for problems. A man for won't show problems. I have a so west go American House, any Baalishi near there, show problems for her. Any idea sanitation, yeah, no so kakra ho sanitation minister to man tackle. So what I say, it's again a more improving lives and improving the area.
Thank you. Sani I was kaya no. Oba that's all my Ghana we nyina we no kakrakasa no. Oba area na say constituency a ni party tiru a horse edimu pa ya was west wogon. The same time we be escafo no ehiafo nso wo ho. Because ya na service escafo no. Enti Ora John Dramani Mahama ni manifesto pledge on apprenticeship. Because you say mebru bebre wo omu pentanu ejuma edia bobra John Dramani Mahama any John Dumelo say ejuma no ye ba bedi afi no
eno
apprenticeship program
na mo twen na yi national there no
national
apprenticeship program
yes say ebeba municipality ni constituencies
okay.
Because a hone ejuma no and it will trickle down ne yaso na the support of his excellency. And I said John Dramani Mahama Nenisu Adiuno. John Draman Dumelu Ebeshenima. And no any baby ni mebunu. Says Yaminu can say John Dumelo say Agba you be suya the abranti be suya the nobe pone. Now my ason tia say usuya de pamoa near amount sewing machine. A part of the apprenticeship program. John Dramani Mahama the eba and I said this is no. We be our suya fitting. We suya spraying. Too soon ka crowd the best start ya brabono. Ya the bema. And no na John Dumelo ni contribution to eradicate poverty within our locality.
Okay.
Sani awusi kaya ba ekuko nkete no. A fantastic programmer. Mesre Ghana ni bia se ubesom.
Backyard no.
Backyard akoko no. Se utimi eye nkuko uri miema u 10. No mu nyina start se o mu to.
Untokusia. Eye free nso. Enti
unim the nutritional effect ne say ebeboa ema even yetu koshoko ase. Unim se busuya bi wo ho akole bi wo ho ya wo no the whole year oni kosuya da.
Sen kankani sesi akosuya ko for CDC.
Obeda na akola na edi kosuya. Enti ye ma wo sa akwenya na mi pese Ghana fo som. Ti se ye nuanu mo wo high tension ase kiosk mu enye wo mo eni so ade hu se ho na wo fan wo self. But because of condition it's only pan was so boa no free mu a e was say o hyiase kakra enti ye kan ku konketen na se MPP ni isre a o ye NDC ni a MPP ni isre a o ye NDC ni a som se e ya de e ba beboa
na so omo ye bi o e ye din foforo na omo de to so omo so chen kokko enketen saa de enuane kan ho de mamanfo a omo de capacity se ombenyen
me constituency man hu bi.
Oh, maybe nimbi of offense side.
Na me ka say ayawa so since be on office ayawa so yes Sikafo area nti. Omo afi bi amba ba John Mahamad ye or the bibe ba ayawa so John Dumelo ebeke so. Says ya aduane sem na ya de da John Mahama akoma so. Ye ayawa so ye ni asase ye betimi ado. But ye wo baabi a ye betimi aye nkoko. Enti baabi fo edo eburo edo sogum edo atosodie no na yen so ye nkoko me sure say 50 dey make me manage na 50 me manage na almost start so almost to every day menya kosu create ba
one crate
me this year abai no be more be up those excess egg in the system near the akoba fast stock and I say school be a wo important ho no ye benya off takers a wo mo be more be up this excess egg busumi adura se na otwe ye nim se yakuta 10 crate ye di ko secondary school we aban beto at a price better than say
competitive
better than say ye be ko sign contract amobi se fa kosua bra akosua no kura embedru enkwala enya enti we are helping and mesre secondary school ahudu e wo ma yi mu e wo se sa ade we wo muji no omo soa unim mi kota kwa secondary school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Tasco.
Mi ko Tasco no ho. Mi ko pie wo ho no na e wo abefuo wo ho.
Okay.
Na e wo poultry farm wo ho.
Oh, okay. And I know what background back intina your boy because you are area.
Enti se secondary school se wo ma yi mu. Wo betimi afa laborers kakra. Na wo mo start poultry farm a e be boa yen. Laborers
because they'll be feeding their own system.
Yes. Laborers in nya kuko no tuna tonko su ya ni bia untua omoka. Not self-sufficient in terms of nyaman kitinkiti ya ye hia e de beboa ye secondary school or ye free senior high man up tumpon. Enti no mesre nkurasefo no mu hia saa kuko kitinkiti project no. We kurom dia normally wo mu a ubetimi afo so ato egg ba ko bi ama wo ba but baby wo ho ba bia ye ni ye free ya ba be duru ano. Ni enjoy you.
Ebi mu kra betima ye cooperative nipa ba 5 betima bom. Na we age say 2020 na bom. To mo bom na nhwe na ye simple because ye kan obi wo ho ni bu but obi obu kakra. Ene ma me fa me de nkan ho em fa me do ane ne mra. Anopa ye nyina ye beba ba hwe wo mo.
Yes.
I think say eno so betumi work. But it is on paper it is. But ye hwe how mo be implement no. But one thing that I know for sure is say Honorable Eric Opoku
fantastic
heading that ministry ne there ebe den say project ne be mess up
never
ebe den it yawa ha say chia ye beka
of course
Honorable Eric Opoku de miami ofa no baby obia metia no eti chairman yate da kroba na ye se da bon koma fa ayawa so wesu ogun eno ye be se da ne omadi nkomo no ma kire ye omo problems na de enti ye ba wote ya na melody ha na fe ya tumi aye te se ne se ne fata
control mo editorial but enyama bi e wo say ye ni say once in a while the agency has no
yeah it is in the pipeline it is in the pipeline
wo mo betra no mo nkire ye mandate na ye de ama wo
but abi mo ho so afro mo mfa me kwaka na amafo complaints
say na
abi mo ho afro mo mfa
Okay, you friend on far because of Ghana who don't their public relations and as a public relations department or more corporate communication has. They should be able to help us.
To say chairman Abobia ite wo me number me wo number. Ye we a ejina nam ha ya bon komo na wo chena bi ye US MD na me frɛ wa. Eti anadwo kra na ubehu me sko on frɛ me back.
Eno de enya de papa. Ena da bia na me
ka. Ya ne nyina na di dokono wa down ha say ya nyina
eni Mugabe.
Na moda mun ko duru office wa ye frɛ ma mo fa.
Me sada me nsayem.
NDC for statistics
whatever the case may be, utimi didi, utimi dware, utimi din komo. Enti some minutes I would be friendly panaka chance so me so na me wahana me hu me
score. O friend na won fa. Nsu be hu no not network for so na me na me power cha na dey say wan ba ha me content asay.
Mo ayen.
Enye fire ho.
Ye be sere wo.
Ye dey ye wa ha.
Ye be sere wo mo. Ebia na obi tie yen ye sere wo.
Ye dey ye wa ha o. Ye be ya program obi a. Say no promise grassroots for na just say ye interview MAE for MPP for. Ye be interview mo. So mo so ka political space no. Say ye frɛ na wan fa. Ye be frɛ MPP ni say. Mo so adwen ye o sen. Eti eno no de ye me ensa fa no.
E say mo ma ye nua Sami Jemfi.
Ministers square two car baha. Ministers o etu car baha. Ebe ye interview.
Very important.
Now wo ye siwa na MDB ye no wa na redokro ne nchena mo ase. Wo se na wanya post bi akwakoye ma obi kurakura bag ntino na wo be ye dwagu. Me mfa me ho. Me incorporate party position bia me tuoi. Oh, abotrende ya nya che na e de ye wo ho chama ye da sese oba
mo na mo de ye ba ye nti mo na mo beso so ye mu ye ntimi
bam ya nso na mo din sem hunu a ye beka
of course
nti chairman me da se ye be sta hia biom
nyame nka
ye chairman Bismarck abobia yite che NDC chairman ma ayawa so wesu go na tere nka no happy birthday kese nkoma kwabena sare wo kuma se kwabena sare bedi akọ ene eye wo birthday nyakopon hira pa na onto nkwa nemu we free Francis so na wode eba ye say yemfa birthday wish kese pa emfa emma ene de jayo enya sam ketwa messages ne doso ye wura tete onuma so wo hwe dwumedi ye da se na fe so no Ernest menya oden Ernest medase wono o family mo hwe o sister Hilda GNA ono so hwe dwumedi o maame enso hwe dwumedi oye Mama Rosina principal midwifery officer wo mama obi general hospital woni obushafo ni nyina ya chiamo nyina sada kese enko emfama Emmanuel wusu o hye dwumedi maame oni Emmanuela Opoku and I Ralph in the mountain almost bo juma camera crew ya dem say Desmond Sowa technical support on Prince K ya dem nyina say some to me so ye mo tsena nya me boy besan ba besom Ghana biom me di Piesie Okrah your boys prefect chief tankers honorable without constituency minimum NK Obrempon and the dwumadi ne bae wa hwe ye nyame nhyira mo have a beautiful day edem yenko